What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. All right, it's a lot better. What's going on, man? Monday, and it's time for some hard love from your Uncle Shack. When Uncle Shack tells you guys something, man, first things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. When Uncle Shack tell you something, dog, he's trying to help you guys. Been trying to help you guys, man, since since OTAs, bro, since training camp. You guys don't listen, But now you got to find out what I knew 6 months ago. It's unfortunate you guys got to learn so late. A lot of y'all on the slow bus, man. When Shaq tell you something, man, when I tell you something, man, I'm right. I ain't never gonna lie to you, man. I don't know about these other channels that y'all support. I don't know about these other factions that you guys deal with, man. But over here, dog, your Uncle Shaq is gonna tell you the truth, bro. And I told you Marcus Peters was trash from the beginning, bruh. But y'all didn't listen. You guys don't listen. And unfortunately, a hard head makes a soft ass. I tried to tell you guys before when you guys were all on this guy's sack. I tried to tell you guys, man. So we're going to get into it, man. But first thing I want to say to you guys, man, make sure you guys are checking out the brand new commercial, man, from Matthew Shack Unfiltered that was just released today, this morning. Hot lava, man. Hot lava. You guys are being represented. The Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam is represented in the commercial. Make sure you guys support the commercial. Share it, man. People are definitely on it, and we're trying to blow this. We're not trying. We are. We're gonna blow this piece up so we can have a whole lot of people in here to have a whole lot of fun, man. So this is our channel, and we need help with you guys' support. I can't be all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything I can on my end. And make sure you guys are supporting the store. Dr. Van got it posted up. And yeah, man, we're going hard in the paint, bro. They weren't expecting that, dog. I'm telling you, people are like, damn, dog. I'm like, hey, man, I'm told you. We're not playing, dog. Playtime is over for everybody. Playtime is definitely over. Okay. So, check it out, man. When you guys ask me, Shaq, what do you think about this? What do you think about drafting this guy? What do you think about this guy that just got waived? Do you think we should pick this guy up? Do you think we should pick this guy up? Do you guys think this? Do you guys think that? Here's what's up, man. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. The truth has been a detriment to this channel because all I had to do to blow up was just tell everybody what it wanted to fucking hear, and then when it didn't work out, pretend like it didn't happen. But you know what, dog? You got to be who you are, bro. I got to be me. So whatever I get on my own merit. So I ain't gonna never do that. I'm gonna tell you the truth from the jump. And I told you guys, when y'all asked me, Shaq, what do you think about Marcus Peters? Shaq, what do you think about Marcus Peters? I said, man, Marcus Peters is trash. Oh, Shaq, come on, Shaq, man, we need... I said, he's trash. And I told you why. I just didn't say he was trash. I told you why he was trash. I said, he played for my wife's team, the Baltimore Ravens, last season. I watch all the Ravens games with my wife so she can know what's going on. Okay? She knows football, but she don't know it as good as me. And she knows a lot more when I'm watching it with her. And I saw Marcus Peters do the same exact shit last year. I saw him alligator arming. I saw him PIing. I saw him unsportsmanlike conducting. At least he didn't do that this year. The only thing that he did different this year is not have that many. I don't even think he had an unsportsman. But when you guys asked me, was this guy the guy we needed? And I told you 100% factually, hell no. You guys proceeded to go ahead and just ignore your uncle. You just went ahead and ignored me. When he signed, you guys was doing backflips. When he got the number 24 number, y'all asked me again. I said, man, why is this cat wearing 24? Do you guys know that 24 is the most decorated number on the Raiders, bro? 24 is the most decorated number on the Raiders. You don't put on 24 and be trash, bro. Oh, come on, Shaq. He's from the O, bro. He's from Oakland. I know he's from Oakland, bro. I'm from the soil, too. I'm from the Bay. Salute for him being from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. Do you want me playing cornerback for y'all? Is that all it takes is to be from the Bay and be from Oakland and you could play cornerback for us, bro? Like, no. Okay, no. But y'all bit the apple again. This is just another situation with y'all siding with the previous regime, the Patriot West system, the Patriot Way system, and listening to them instead of listening to real Raiders. You have lost your identity. You guys have forgotten who you are. I never forgot. Y'all forgot by co-signing people who had no business playing for the Raiders. Just because he was a fan of the Raiders growing up, he's from Oakland, he's from the soil, salute to all of that. That has nothing to do with playing football. Just because he's Marshawn's cousin, salute to that. That ain't got nothing to playing football. You guys bought into that shit, and it took you 12 motherfucking weeks to know what I knew way back in March. Now look at you. Once again, another failed project. I keep telling you guys, man, and let's get these thumbs up. I keep telling you guys, you cannot look at a cat who has 3 of these motherfuckers from the Raiders. I'm a 3-ringer, bruh. A OG. I'm trying to teach you guys, you younger cats that don't know. The way the Raiders win is that we don't win like everybody else in the league. You can't look at another team and say, hey, the Patriots are doing it like this. We need to do it like that. Hey, the Steelers are doing it like this. We need to do that. Oh, the Chiefs are doing it like this. We need to do that. That's not how the Raiders win. Other teams can win like that, but the Raiders have to do it our way. Okay? What is our way? Our way is we develop and draft our own players. We definitely draft our own players, bro. When you look at all the teams, if you really want to be a real Raider fan and not a motherfucker running around looking crazy, just go look at the rosters of the Super Bowl. I know you ain't like me. You ain't, just go look at the 76 team. Go look at the 80 team, go look at the 83 team, and just look. And you will see who was drafted. This player might have been a free agent, but draft. Our 76, the first team that we ever won, the Super Bowl, the 76 world champions, we had 11 Hall of Famers on that team. 8 of them were on offense. And all of them on offense were drafted by the Raiders, bro. Every one of them, not free agents, every one of them, bro. Okay? Ken Stabler, Dave Casper, Cliff Branch, Bolitnikoff, Art Shell, Gene Upshaw. That's all on offense, bro. That's all. Ray Guy, our punter. You know what I'm saying? Come on. But you guys always think you could skip it over. You don't want to go through the whole process. You don't want to get a quarterback and let him learn under the incumbent quarterback. You think you could leapfrog the process. You guys think that you could just jump over the motherfucking damn Grand Canyon and shit. And we don't have to develop. Why don't we just go get him? Why don't we just go get him? Why don't we just can we trade for him? No, dog. If you haven't noticed, shit doesn't work. Doesn't matter what coach you bring in. Doesn't matter what offensive coordinator you bring in. Doesn't matter what defensive coordinator you bring in. Doesn't matter what regime you bring in. Doesn't matter what GM you bring in. The Raiders win Super Bowls, which is what I want. I don't want to just be competitive. I want to win a Super Bowl. You have to draft your team and develop your team. But y'all don't know that. Y'all don't understand that shit. You guys do not get it. Okay? Y'all don't get it. And you know what? You may not ever get it. Okay? And I'm telling you, when y'all told me about Marcus Peters, I told you Marcus Peters was trash. Told you that. Told you that, bro. And it ain't nothing personal about the brother. It's just, hey, you just ain't good at your job anymore. There was a time about 4 or 5 years ago that he was everything that you wanted him to be. He was a ball hawk. You know, he was a guy who was going to make good. He was a aggressive tackler. You know, he was never a cover guy. He was never a cover guy. Okay. Okay. But he could make plays. Okay. What is he doing this year? He's trying to salvage his body, bro. All he was doing was making business decisions out there, making business decisions, salvaging his body from getting hurt. That's why he wasn't making tackles. That's why he was only grabbing somebody. How many times do you think that you saw him actually put his shoulder on somebody and hit somebody? Nah, dog. He was just trying to get through. He's only 30 years old, man, but he's got a lot of mileage. Okay? So guess what? Even after all the stuff that you saw at the beginning of the year, he had dropped 2 pick sixes. Okay, let's not forget he had 1 pick six that everybody wants to bring up, but he dropped. Remember the pick six that he dropped against the Chargers? He dropped that, and then he dropped another one. Then he finally caught one and ran it back. That's not good enough, bro. All right. So I'm here to once again tell you, man. I didn't hear no other person, no other channel tell you or tell anybody that Marcus Peters was somebody we didn't want. Everybody thought he was what he wasn't. And I just here to tell you that's why you guys are subscribers here. And if you're not a subscriber here, you need to be. I'm never going to lie to you guys, man. I'm going to tell you the truth. And guess what? What he did yesterday, that was it. Regardless of how he was playing, you guys, I never, ever said for us to cut him. Just put his ass on the bench. Let Powell Miles start. Let some other cats get in there. I'd rather lose with rookies, bro. I'd rather lose with rookies who are going to go out there and have effort than to lose with a veteran that's just out there just trying to salvage his body, bro. I'm not with that at all, okay? And the bottom line is, man, I wanted him to stay on the team because we could have used him in nickel coverage or, when we need somebody. But after the shit he pulled yesterday, and for those of you guys that did not see it, I made sure to go and do my homework. I'm never going to come on here and not know what the fuck I'm talking about. So the best place for me to see the shit was Twitter, because Twitter has all the fan shit. That's why I like going to Twitter and just kind of looking around to see some stuff, because a lot of stuff that happens at the game, by me knowing, by me going, is that it's going to be a lot of fan videos. Okay, because a lot of they're not filming the sidelines. Okay, you're going to see more stuff like that. So I went and I actually saw Marcus Peters, bro. Let me tell you what this cat was doing if you did not see the video. And you can go look for it, because a lot of you guys are naysayers and you're mad because you fucked up by co-signing this guy, and now you want to try to act like you didn't and all that shit. But with that being said, I saw the video. Marcus Peters, when he got pulled out of the game, okay, Marcus Peters went to the 50-yard line. All right, he was at the 50. Everybody else, the defense was over here. He was not with the defense. He was totally away from the team. A good 20 yards. He was nowhere near. He wasn't there to, hey, Isaiah Powell Mile. Hey, Isaiah, look for this, look for that. I saw this, I saw that, blah, blah, blah. I think AP just pulled him just to get his mind right. I don't think AP pulled him just to bench him. I think he pulled him to say, hey, You're not in the game. You're not playing well. You're not making an effort to tackle nobody. Why don't we chill? He's over there. Okay. AP comes over. Now I don't know what they said, but I'm just gonna tell you what it looked like. AP comes over. AP, taps him like, come on, like, hit, like, come on, dog, wake up, get into it. Boom, like, a little love tap, like, bam, and your boy Marcus Peters started like looking like he was jaw jacking. And before that, he took his helmet off and threw his helmet. He threw his helmet all the way across the damn thing. And AP's like, come on, dog, blah, blah, blah. And then he tried to dap him up, and then he just stood over there. Wasn't engaged in the game, wasn't with the defense, totally disassociated. After the game, dude put on his beanie, didn't talk to nobody, didn't do anything with his unit. None of that, dog. None of that. I saw all of that. I said, man, you out of here, bruh. You gone. Because that shows a lack of respect for your fellow man. Damn the coach. Patrick Graham didn't sit him down. Patrick Graham don't sit nobody down. That was AP that did that. He takes that defense personally, bro. Okay? He takes that personally. He was an all-pro, Super Bowl winning linebacker. You think he's just going to let Marcus Peters run around there and just dog it? Nah, he wasn't having that. He wasn't having that, bro. I said, man, he's out of here now, because all he had to do was just be a veteran. Be a veteran, bro. Help the younger players out. He didn't want to do it because he was about him. So guess what? Now it's going to be about him with not being on the team. All right? I warned you guys. I always warn you guys. Okay? There's a couple of things that I warned you guys about, and I was right yesterday. I was right about Marcus Peters. I don't mind. I don't care. Oh, Shaq, you're gloating. Hey, dog, when you take as much heat as I do for what I say, and then it comes true, oh yeah, I'm rubbing that shit in, dog. I'm rubbing that shit in. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. You don't get to talk all that shit to me and tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, only for you to find out that I knew what the fuck I was talking about. Now we really gotta fucking talk. I was right about Peters. I was right about Josh motherfucking Jacobs. Where's all the Zeus talk now? Where's all the Bolden talk? Where's all the Brown talk? Where's all the Abdullah talk? We don't need him. Did you need him on that 63-yard fucking touchdown that he got on his own? Did you need him then when we couldn't score no fucking points? Did you need him then, dog? Yeah, you did. I knew what the fuck I was talking about the whole time. When y'all didn't want to pay him. Oh, he ain't worth it, Shaq. Yes, he is, motherfucker. He's definitely worth it. Because without him, you definitely losing. That cat ran through the line and started straight arming niggas. He got there by himself. Okay? And the last thing I was right about was Hunter Renfrow. Remember when all you guys and all y'all channel and all you content creators was talking about Hunter Renfrow? Maybe we can get a 6th-round pick for Hunter. Maybe we can get an 8th-round pick. Maybe we can get a motherfucking a slice of cheese and shit. Slice of cheese pizza with the crust cut off. What was he doing yesterday? Catching everything that came to him, dog. Ain't shit wrong with Hunter Renfrow, except he don't get the fucking football. Now you got all these Raider fans. Like I said, I call them roaches with Raider hats on. You're not a fan. You're just a roach with a Raider hat. Now they're talking about AP. We need rid of AP. Let Edgar Bennett be. Now these motherfuckers is jumping to the next thing. Let Edgar Bennett, the running backs coach, let him be the interim coach. Let Patrick Graham be the interim coach. I'm like, crazy in the motherfucker, dog, the shit that's being said by our own fan base. We got to hear enough shit talking from everybody else. Then we got to hear these damn yahoos running around acting like they know football. Salute to all y'all that came to the watch party yesterday and all y'all that watched the watch party. Y'all saw exactly what I saw in real time. And if you saw it late, you still saw it in real time because we were watching it in real time. And just to let you guys know, there's a couple of people who you can't blame for that. AOC played just as good as Patrick Mahomes. I know you can't believe it. I know it doesn't make sense to you, but he did. The only thing that Patrick Mahomes did better than him was throw one more touchdown and threw for about 35 or 40 more yards. That's it. They were even, bro. Even. He played at that level. Problem was the play calling was horrible. That's the problem. The play calling ruined everything. Okay? Bo Hardegree called a shitty ass game 2 games in a row. He's not ready for it. He's not ready for prime time. Okay? We blew that, man. We had the same amount of plays. All right? That's right, Chronicle. AOC had a higher QBR. Yes, he did. We had the same amount of plays, bro. Kansas City had 58 offensive plays. The Raiders had 58 offensive plays, bro. Okay? Kansas City only had the ball like not that much more than us. They had the ball 30 minutes and 15 seconds, and we had the ball 29. They had the we had the ball. No, they had the ball 30 minutes and 45 seconds, and we had the ball 29 and 15 seconds. So they only had the ball about 30 seconds more than us. They had the ball 30 seconds more, same amount of plays, bro. The Raiders played penalty free. No penalties for the Raiders yesterday. Not one. Chiefs had 4. Sounds like we should have won the game, huh? Sounds like we should have won the game. Same amount of plays. Quarterbacks played even. Okay. First downs, they threw for like 17 first downs. Mahomes threw for 17 first downs. AOC threw for 12 first downs. We had more running first downs with them. We had no penalties. Patrick Mahomes was sacked 1 time. AOC was sacked 1 time. No turnovers. Nobody had a turnover on both teams. Play calling. And a lack of fucking effort. Okay? That's why AP is the man, bruh. AP is him. Now these guys don't want AP to be him, bruh. And I'm telling you, they don't. I don't know why, but I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, people in Raider Nation want to see AP not get this job, bro. I'm hearing it. They're telling me, yo, Shaq, the playtime is over, bruh. I mean, the honeymoon is over now. How's it over, bruh? He got the team when it was a train wreck. This motherfucker got a whole totaled car and in 2 weeks got it running where you can actually take it to the damn store and back. Yeah, it's rickety. Yeah, it's smoking. But the motherfucker was a wreck. And now 3 weeks later, now people's talking about he don't need to get the job. There's going to be a lot of shit talking. Okay? Mad Max playing on a 60% knee. 60%, bruh. Still went out there and sacked Patrick Mahomes. Then he got pulled because AP's like pulled him out the game. Mad Max went over to him and said, yo, man, I got to finish this out. Okay? What did AP do? He let him go back in the game. You think that Josh McDaniels would allow that, bro? Because AP's a former player, and he's like, yeah, you want to have that sense of accomplishment. You want to feel like you finished the game. You don't want to feel like you played half a game, even though we're not going to win. He went right back out there. Okay? So that's it. Uncle Shaq was right again. And if you haven't noticed, I'm right a lot, bro. Don't get mad at me because I'm right. Just fucking sub the channel. Let's get these likes up. Don't get mad at me because I'm right. Get right. I'm always right, bro. That's just because I give a damn so much about this team and I do my homework. It's like anything else, bro. You expect a college professor in calculus to fucking know how to do long division. That's easy work for him. He's already doing the trigonometry that you don't even know. Trigonometry 6.0, whatever the fuck. You don't think he has? You don't think he could do fractions? Yeah, he could do that. This is fractions for me. I've been a fan almost 50 years. Like I say, January 1st, 2024, it'll be the 5-0 for in Raider Nation for your boy. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I told you Marcus Peters, just because he's from Oakland, just because he's a fan of the Raiders, just because, has nothing to do with playing on the team. That's, you guys are getting that shit all fucked up, bro. You're getting it all fucked up. Robert Spillane is not a Raider, but he is. It's DNA, bruh. It has nothing to do with where you're raised, where you're from, and who you related to, and all of that shit. Being a Raider's in your DNA, bruh. You either gonna fucking be it or you ain't. And I'm telling you, bruh, there's no way on God's green earth that Marcus Peters was more than of a Raider than Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is playing like a fucking Raider. He buying in. Jacoby Myers like, shit, I like it here. Meanwhile, your boy Roderick Teamer, Roderick Teamer, DUI in it. Okay, thanks for the $2 dono. DUI in it. He got removed too. Coming over here, bro, playing around, playing games, bro. It is what it is. But you guys that were on Team Marcus Peters, you guys are now at the L party. You're at the L party and you're sitting on the couch because you got it wrong, and you should have listened to me, bro. Should have listened to me, man, when I told you I already watched this guy. I watched the entire NFL. I watch everybody, so when they come to the Raiders, I know what's going on, bro. It's just like my boy CL, my boy Chris Leonard, he's on here. He knows I'm talking to him because he was the one that hit me up the first thing, and I said no. And he said, come on. I said no. But with that being said, also, he let me know about Shaquille, what's his name? Shaquille Leonard. Shaquille Leonard that just got cut from the Colts. He asked me that I want him. I said, not if you can't pass a physical. Okay. We can't keep fucking getting other people's scraps, bro. Stop eating off other people's tables, bro. Rummaging through garbage cans and stuff, dog. That ain't the lick. Stop rummaging through garbage cans, man. Stop it, bro. Stop talking about you gonna eat your cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread. I'll eat it. Go eat your cornbread and shit. Get your own cornbread. Stop fucking picking off my plate. That's what it is. Marcus Peters ain't mad at you, bruh. He'll go somewhere else. He's owed 1.1 million. He's gonna go somewhere else and get his money. But he won't be on our team. And if he starts playing well, I don't want to hear you guys saying, see, Shaq, I thought you said. It doesn't matter, dog. It doesn't matter that she was faithful to the next guy. It matters if she was faithful to you. That's what you don't get. See, man, she got married, man. She was wife material the whole time. No, she wasn't, because she was for the streets when she was with you. She was for the streets when she was with your ass. Now she got all the whole juice out of her shit. And now she's over there being a mother of 3 and being faithful than a motherfucker. But when she was with you, you couldn't keep her out the club. And I ain't talking about the dance club. I'm talking about the one with the pole. So that's it. Let me read you guys' comments. Your Uncle Shaq was right again, bro. Listen to me next time when I tell you not to do something, dog. I done warned Raider Nation. I done warned you guys so much, bro, about shit that was going on, bro. I told you guys, man. You guys allowed these Boston motherfuckers to come in. Now, I know you couldn't control them coming in, dog, but you could have been like me, man. I'm not buying into it, man. I'm not buying into it. I'm not listening to none of that shit. It's not going to work, bro. You can't bring somebody else's clothes over. You can't bring somebody else's wardrobe and put it on us, dog. You can't put that clown suit on me, dog. I wear silver and black, suited and booted. That's what I do. Oh, well, we're gonna come on, hey man, try this clown suit on, man. Nah, dog. Hey, this clown suit, we won 6 Super Bowls. Nah, dog. I'm not wearing it, bruh. Let you guys walk around here like bozos, and I'm not doing it. So when it doesn't work, I could tell you I never put it on. I told you. Keep Rich Bisaccia. Didn't listen. Keep the team we had before. Didn't listen. Keep Derek Carr and draft a quarterback and let him learn under DC for a year and then give him the job. Y'all didn't want to do that. Brought in these Boston motherfuckers. Then when Garoppolo came, you guys try to make yourselves like him. I said he's garbage too. Didn't listen to that. Okay. Brought in all these yahoos. And now we're where we're at, bro. Trying to fix somebody else's bullshit. But hey, get used to it. Read you guys' questions and shit. Okay. And salute to all y'all, man. Make sure y'all buying the merch. Make sure y'all support the commercial, man. The commercial's right on this channel. Support it, dog. Share that shit. A lot of you guys are in it. A lot of you guys are in it. You guys bought merch. I kept my word. I said I'm going to throw you guys in this next commercial, and y'all in that bitch. Okay. Dr. Van, what's going on, Strand? What's up, Doc? Okay. Sean, what's up? You already know what it is, bro. Okay. Tam Tanker, what's going on? Robert Benjamin, I'm so happy he's gone. I'm not really happy he's gone. I never accepted him there. I never really accepted him there. Rob, you ever had, you ever had you got a son. You ever had one of your son's girls that he was dating and you really didn't care for her and you just kind of just waited for that shit to fizzle out? I done did that with my nieces and nephews and shit. I'm just kind of like, and when my son gets of age, I'm not gonna really attach myself to anybody they with until I can see they got some qualities and shit. Be like, you know what? You my son. Yeah, she the booty's round and shit. And when I was your age, I definitely would have been beating it up. But guess what, son? When you learn, when the shack shit hits you, the common sense, come back and talk to your dad. And guess what? That common sense would hit them. It might take a while. And they come and be like, oh, I can't do it anymore. Oh, they're like, hey, try to tell you. Okay. Try to tell you. Okay. Oscar 408, what's up, man? Uncle Shaq in the house, man. Uncle in the building. Okay. Local Renegade, what's going on? For Busby, AP not tolerating Marcus Gatoron Peters. Love to see AP making moves. That's why he needs to be the coach, bro. We had a linebackers coach one time, man, who became an assistant, who wound up becoming a head coach, wound up winning a Super Bowl, wound up becoming a very iconic man by the name of John Madden. AP's on that same trajectory. Linebackers coach, Raider fan for his whole life, Super Bowl champion, former All-Pro, players coach, no nonsense, demanded respect, got respect. It's on the same trajectory, bruh. But if Mark Davis fucks it up by drafting or hiring somebody like a Jim Harbaugh or somebody else, we're going to be in the same situation 2 years from now. Chris Little says, that's your boy, Shaq. No, that's your boy, CL. I told you he was trash juice. I told you he was butt crack. Okay. Marcus Ruiz, what's going on, man? Time to let the MP go. Yeah, Mitch. Hey, dog, was about 12 weeks too late. Okay. Chris Leonard said that commercial was hot. Appreciate it, dog. We got more coming, man. We're gonna keep pumping this channel, bro. We're gonna keep doing everything under our power to make this a success. Okay. Everything. Every tool in the toolbox being used. Nick 209, Marcus Peters is the least of our problems. Nah, I wouldn't say the least of our problems. Nah. When you have a team full of rookies and second and third year players and they look at Marcus Peters as a big bro, that's an influence on the younger guys. Okay? So it's not a least of our problems. The defense doesn't have any problems outside of Marcus Peters not wanting to tackle. What problems does the defense have? The defense is playing lights out football with no talent. Our best player on the entire team is playing at 60%. Okay? Defense don't have problems. The offense is the one with the problems. Now the defense don't have none. Teamer, you're a drunk. How are you going to be driving drunk on the way back to the hotel for check-in, to check in? That's when he got caught. And then you're going 40 miles over the speed limit and you're drunk than a motherfucker. You need to go because these other players are going to fucking be drunk too. And Marcus Peters, you're supposed to be the big bro, and you're walking around here acting like a petulant child. So guess what? You gone too. Now we can concentrate on our real problems, which is that fucking play calling. Okay? Because that's what it is. Bishop, sucks for us who've been fans since 76, agreeing with guys who know we got better players and now they're putting up fullness of their ability. Bishop, you a man of the cloth, man, so you understand, man. Everybody in life, deserves, redemption. You know that. But this is a job, bro. This is a job. Everybody don't deserve redemption in a job, bro. Like, this isn't life. This isn't like, okay, you were chemically dependent on something, and then you ruin your family, and now you're on the road to recovery, and now you're trying to rekindle your relationship with your family. Everybody deserves that. You was behind the wall for 10 years. Now you're getting out. You're trying to know your daughter. All that kind of shit. Okay. That got shit to do with a fucking job, though. It's a job to play in the National Football League. You getting paid, bruh. You crashed the forklift into the owner's brand new BMW, bruh. There's no redemption for that. You was bullshitting. You was fucking FaceTiming with your girl, and you ran into his shit. You don't get to go to the boss and say, you know what? I deserve another chance, Mr. Boss. No, you don't. No, you don't. He don't deserve no redemption with us. He deserves redemption with whoever wants to fuck with him. But as far as him being here, you got to go. Dr. Vant, knock him out the box. That's what I did, dog. I told you, Doc, there's two things that I know how to do very well. It's this sports shit and that music shit. That music shit, I'm a monster. Okay. I've been doing music longer than I've been doing sports. Okay. Oscar Peters. Oscar, man, Peters, bye-bye. Turn into a bye season. Bye week, bye-bye. Raider Al, what's up, Raider Al? Were you at the game, Raider Al? My boy Raider Al in the house, man. Okay. All right. Chris Litter, I like that purple shirt that would match my Phoenix shit. Hey, Chris. All that shit goes with every team. National Football League, Major League Baseball, NBA, college. Go buy your shirt, bro. They go with everything. You seen that purple shit. You see how it went with the wife, everything, bro, with all her shit. It was nothing. I just boop and it was on. Okay, I'm telling you, get the merch, man. We're not just Raiders over here. We're everybody. We're every team, every sport. We got something for you guys at the store, man. Okay. Bishop, Mark should sell the team. Just saying, it's so obvious. Yeah, but why would you sell something that's worth $5 billion though? Like, why would you do that, bro? Like, what's he gonna get that's gonna be worth him selling the team? Nothing. There's nothing you can give him. You can't even trade for that. It's like, hey man, I want to trade you something, dog, for this. What are you gonna trade him for? I'm Mark Davis. I'm like, hey, but what's you gonna give me that's better than this? Okay. Carl Sanchez, I'm glad he's gone. Me too. Wish he never came. I wish he never arrived. Ruben Nava, what's good, man? What's going on? Unfiltered Nation, you already know. I also say you saw the Ravens with the Chargers then. Of course. Absolutely. Enjoyed every minute of it. One of my boys was, I had one of my best men, or my closest boys in my wedding. He has season tickets to the Ravens. Remember my boy's house who I went out? I was in San Antonio for a week. Him and his son flew out. A couple of his boys flew out to go to the game here, man. I met up with them in the morning, and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and shit. And we watched the, first part of the games before I had to come home and do the show. So they were in the house. So, I could have went to the game with them, man. But, hey, man, sometimes you got to pass on good opportunities and shit. Okay, Smoking Pots, man. What's going on? Peters, you called it. I just can't believe the downside of the dude is taking since his prime. Hey, Smoking Pots, you're a Chiefs fan. You're Chiefs Kingdom. So you got the best of Marcus Peters when he was with y'all. Marcus Peters, when he was playing with the Chiefs, he was a force to be reckoned with. But a lot of mileage since then, a lot of injuries, you know. And it is what it is, man. I wish that brother nothing but respect and nothing but good luck in the future. But turn in the 24 jersey, bro. Turn that shit in. Okay. Somebody needs to stop giving 24s out to just whoever, dog. Okay. Cut it out. Chris Leonard, yo, Shaq, man, the Raiders play that DB they drafted out of Georgia now. Yeah, they need to do whatever. I think everything's on the table right now. I think AP is going to start getting to the point if we lose a couple of more games, we're out. We lose 2 or 3 more games, we're out. We're mathematically out. So we might as well start seeing what we got on the roster, see what we got. All right. Raider Kush. Shaq is 100% correct. I remember you saying it. I said it ad nauseum. Marcus Peters is not it, bro. I wasn't even saying he was trash then. I was just saying Marcus Peters is not what y'all think he is. Oh, come on, Shaq, man. He's a former All-Pro. He's a Super Bowl champion. Okay, dog. It's like I said before, bro. Don't matter what she did when she was with everybody else. It matters what she's doing with you. Like, I always had to tell my boys that, dog. I always had to tell my boys that. Like, Shaq, why ain't you, what happened to that girl? Oh, nigga, you crazy, nigga. If it was me, if it was, you go get her. I don't care what she did with whatever else. I care about what she did when she was with me. I didn't like what she did when she was with me. She got to go. She'll recover. There's always gonna be another motherfucker that's gonna come and scoop somebody up. They ain't shit. Trust me. You think your girl ain't shit? Let her go. I don't give a fuck what she look like. All right? Let her go and you'll find out that somebody else is gonna pick it up right where you left off. Trust and believe that. Albert Ortiz, now take that number off and have a nice day. You're not worthy. Hey, man, I think Chris Leonard asked me this. He said, Shaq, can you think of any other people that wore 24 that was as bad as Peters? And he mentioned Michael Huff. And I was like, Michael Huff was definitely better than Marcus Peters. I'd take Michael Huff right now. The problem with Michael Huff is that Michael Huff his coverage skills just wasn't all of that, but he was a hitter and he was a sure tackler. Okay? A hitter and a sure tackler. So you can't even say him. Michael Huff was way better than Marcus Peters. Okay, Carla, what's going on, Carla? I think is doing what he needs to do. They cleaning house, bro. Yeah, Christopher Smith, yeah. Hey, might as well, bro. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right. Jack Jones played pretty well yesterday. Jack Jones played pretty well yesterday. He didn't let nothing get past him. He didn't let nothing get behind him. And he was right where he needed to be. He was flying to the football, and he played well. I think he played well for somebody who finally got some chance to play. I think that he's somebody that we may need to keep. Now there's a roster spot. We need to figure out who we're going to fill that. We got 2 roster spots now. Who we going to fill it with? Teamer's gone, and Peters is gone, so we got 2 roster spots. Okay, see what we're going to do. Bishop, I seen him doing the nonsense with us. Like I said, Bishop, you were one of the people that was telling me, yo, Shaq, blah, 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 man, stay, you on Peters too hard. Remember you saying all that, Bishop? I remember you saying that, dog. And I told you, it ain't a matter of your pedigree. It matters what you're doing, man. It don't matter, bro. You got to show up or blow up, bro. Okay? Raider Nick, I'm a 2-ringer, born in 1978. You definitely a 2-ringer, bro. You're a 2-ringer, bro. You got the last 2. Anybody that got a ring is an OG. Anybody that was on the planet when you got it, that's the definition over here, because people be running around talking about they got these amount of rings and they weren't even around. It's like, nah, you don't get to take your daddy's rings, bro. Okay. Albert Ortiz says, what about the Heisman players? True. Oh, come on, dog. We had a Heisman Trophy backfield, bro. We had Jim Plunkett, Bo Jackson, and Marcus Allen all in the same backfield, man. And the only reason why we didn't win 2 more Super Bowls is because Al Davis was being in his feelings about Marcus Allen, and he benched Marcus Allen. And we should have won 2 Super Bowls if we would have did that right. Carlos Jenkins, coaching works best if you raise your own. Stop depending on free agency. Free agency is there as a it's like the dessert. You know what I'm saying? It's like you drive to the McDonald's drive-thru. Welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your order? Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a number six with a Coke, a large or medium. Oh, we're gonna take a medium Coke, large fry, and an apple pie. The meal isn't the apple pie. The meal is the number four. Free agency is the apple pie. But you guys got it all backwards. Y'all hustling backwards. You think free agency is the meal when it ain't. It's the apple pie, bro. The draft and development of your players is the meal. But when you blow that every year, when you have a whole Jalen Carter sitting right there, we understand his problems, but so what? Somebody's going to draft him. And you draft Tyree Wilson, who's still trying to figure out where can he get a sack from. You deserve to get ran all over. When you draft a Cleveland Farrell and you don't draft who you need to draft. When you draft a Damon Arnett and you don't draft who you could have drafted. You deserve that. You draft a Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs was a beast, but Henry Ruggs ain't playing football, is he? He's not even able to go to the grocery store and go buy him a gallon of milk because he's not a free man. How many mistakes can you make? Seems like everything we do is a mistake. Our secondary were all Heismans. Well, Charles Woodson. That's another guy we drafted. Have you noticed the greatest Raiders were drafted by us? The greatest Raiders of all time were drafted by us. Where's the scout team? Where's the people that's drafted, that's going out looking at these players and scouting them and figuring it out? Josh Jacobs has already shown that he's the third best running back of all time for the Raiders already, bro. He's only in his fifth year. He's the third greatest. You already know the other two. He's the third greatest, bro. And you guys were ready to let him just go. Let him just walk down the block with nothing, to get nothing in return. I told you guys are crazy for that one. Dr. Van, most of the time there's good reason for players hitting free agency. Good teams don't let their players go typically. Yeah, but you can't tell that to our fan base. Our fan base thinks as soon as you put on our uniform, you turn good. I like dog. No. The chosen one, you 100% right, bro. And I'm going to relish in the fact that I was right because I took a lot of heat. I'm always taking heat, bro. Somebody always think they know more than me, and then they wind up not knowing more than me. Then they want to talk about the next thing. But you know, it is what it is, man. Somebody has to be him. Somebody has to be him. God. Carla, my girl Carla agrees, man. Charles Razzle with the three Lombardi trophies that we own. J.O., the failure begins at the top. Nothing changed till Mark is gone. 12 years of disaster with no end in sight. But you can't tell a man who has air property to give it up because your fan base is mad. Don't you know that the Raiders is air property? Do you know what air property is? Air property means that it has been passed down to you due to death of the previous owner. You're the next in line. He is an heir. So he's supposed to give here. And as much as y'all, everything y'all say about Mark Davis is true, but you got to understand what you're talking about. You're asking you might as well ask to win 6 Super Bowls in a row. That's not happening. He has to do something to be forced out of this position. And it's not going to happen. You got to force him out like they did Daniel Snyder. He ain't doing nothing, at least as far as we know so far. He ain't doing nothing to get his team taken. Johnny Apple Orchard, what's going on, big dog? Julio Barrera in the house, man. Julio Barrera's in the commercial. Ain't that right, Julio? Julio Barrera's in the commercial. Okay. Albert Ortiz, smoking pots, man. The pundits be saying these are locker room issues too. Hey, man. We don't know what's going on with people. I would have never thought Chandler Jones was going through the stuff that brother's going through, man. And salute to that brother, man, because at the end of the day, football's not important, more important than somebody's life. I'll be critical on the football field, but off the football field, man, I'm not going to be critical of anybody. I don't know what's going on with Marcus Peters. I'm not going to assume that I can analyze his mental state. So if anything is going on with that brother, I hope it works out, man. But as far as him playing on our team, he does not need to work here anymore. His services are no longer required. Dr. Van Peter's been a head case ever since KC days, probably before then too, possibly. But like I said, I've never been the guy that was concerned about a girl I was dealing with, what they did with somebody else. I've never concerned about that. I was always concerned about me. Okay. If things started looking like it was all to the gravy with me, I was with it until it stopped being that. Then I was like, hey, I'm out. Okay. Running on EA8, what's going on, big dog? Smoking pots. JJ was running so free, probably still running. Yeah, man, he was running so free until you guys got y'all stride and Patrick Mahomes started understanding that, hey, all he has to do is just pick on that damn secondary, and it was all bad at that point. Good win, Potts. I told you, good win. My boy Smoking Potts is a real Chiefs Kingdom cat. He's cool. Okay, he's a chief, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Respect over here, big dog. Jermaine Terrell, what's going on, man? Always on point. They said Gruden couldn't draft. Like I said, man, nobody's had a good draft. McDaniels had 2 drafts. What did he do? See, people are always trying to beat up on Chuck and beat up on the beat up on what Chuck and Mayock didn't do. And you had a whole Josh and Dave for 2 drafts, and what did they do? They didn't do nothing either, dog. That's 6 drafts, man. We didn't get nothing. Okay, but still got to remember. John Gruden drafted Josh Jacobs, though. He got that one right. He drafted Josh Jacobs. He got that right. Man, that Josh Jacobs, man, I was acting a fool, man, when y'all was on the thing. When he scored that touchdown, I was in there cussing at everybody. Because I told you, man, don't mess with me and Josh Jacobs, bro. I already told you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll rock your snot box. Okay? I would definitely bloody your lip behind him, dog. Told you, he's everything that I told you he was. Alfred Ortiz, JJ was a running mofo over and over. What else do you need? What you need is these guys, these casual fans to stop acting like they know what, you know, let them talk amongst themselves, bro. Nothing worse than a casual who don't know what the hell they're talking about. We got a guy on here right here is a casual who goes out of his way to try to act like he knows something. We just ignore him, bro. Okay. Booty bang. Y'all really thought Marcus was gonna ball out. Hey man, we all make mistakes, bro. But hey, I try to tell you guys, hey nephew, you gonna bump your head, dog. I try to tell you, man. I try to tell you, dog. She's not good for you, man. You might want to let that one walk. But nah, homie don't want to listen. Gets taken to the cleaners. Goes to the bank, goes to the ATM, pushes ATM number. Doot, 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 doot. Ain't no money in here, homie. The ATM tells you there's no money in here. Just imagine that, dog. Doot, 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 doot. Hey, dog, she cleaned you out, dog. Sorry, homie. Some of y'all gotta be broke for the next 2 weeks, bruh. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna be eating fruit roll-ups at work. Cause she took everything, bruh. Okay. Shouldn't have never gave her your ATM. That time you said, hey baby, I'm tired. Why don't you just go ahead and take that? Here's the ATM card. Go ahead and get $20 out and go get us some Eggo waffles. That was a mistake. You should have got your ass up and went to the ATM and gave her the money. But nah, you was too lazy, dog. She put it on you. And you was like, yeah, go get us some food. And shit, here's my ATM number is 12345. Some simple shit. 12345. Shit. She's like, okay, when he makes a mistake. 12345. Take all your money. Go take everything from you, bro. God. All right, Chronicles of Black Hole. What's going on? AOC had a higher QBR. Yes, he did. Egalitarian. Chris Leonard can't ask me anything else. AOC. It was on BO and AP. He played well, man. He played well. He had no turnovers. He didn't force the football. He didn't hold the ball as long as he did the week before, and he only got sacked at the end of the game when we were really trying to do something. He played well, dog. I mean, what more can you ask from a rookie? This dude was taking college finals 6 months ago. He was at Purdue 6 months ago. Egalitarian. Booty bang, Miami, Kansas City were very winnable games. Yeah, and so was Pittsburgh, and so was a bunch of them, dog. Lions, there was a bunch of them, dog. A bunch of games we should have won. But hey, that's what happens when you don't execute. Smoking pots. I ain't never seen the Raiders play penalty free like they did yesterday. We didn't have any penalties, bro. Not a holding call, not a false start, not a pass interference, not an illegal man downfield, not nothing, bro. Not an unsportsmanlike conduct, not a formation penalty, nothing, bro. We were clean as a whistle, bro, and we still lost. I just told you, man, the offense, man, the play calling, Bo Hardegree, man, I don't think he's made for this, bro. I think we need a better offensive coordinator. God. Dominique, we didn't have no penalties, but motherfuckers is always saying the refs is against us. The refs are always against us, man, but not yesterday. You got to understand, Dominique. A lot of how the Raiders are treated are based on how the NFL feels about us, bro. Like we're the black sheeps of the family. We're the ones that if we're on their good side, then they won't go as hard on us. And yesterday I think that was our chance for us to. It would have been a real good story to have AP beat Kansas City. That would have been a good NFL storyline because you got to understand the league. The NFL is 32 is a major corporation with 32 sub corps underneath it. So if you're Procter and Gamble, y'all may not know who Procter and Gamble is, but you know what Tide is. You know what Crest is. You know what Clorox is. You know all these brands that are underneath the umbrella of Procter and Gamble. Procter and Gamble is the parent company. The NFL is the parent company. Hey man, if a product gets hot, they're gonna put something behind it. And the Raiders, we was getting hot. Our words, we were getting hot as far as the press and people believing in it because of Antonio Pierce, and it was a feel good story, and they wanted to get behind it. They gave us a chance. They ain't going to win the game for us, but they were like, hey, man, you don't think we held somebody yesterday? You don't think that we had a false start yesterday? You don't think that we had something they could have called? They ain't called nothing. They ain't called nothing. And then the Chiefs were pretty clean, too. They only had 4 penalties. Clean game. Same amount of plays. Damn near the same amount of time of possession. Quarterbacks played even Steven except for two touchdowns. We ran the ball better than them. They didn't even have 100 yards rushing. They had 2 touchdowns. But that's because Pacheco had like what? I think Pacheco had like 5 carries for like 30-something yards, and he had like 2 touchdowns because he was doing the goal line shit. We outrushed him yesterday. It's our chance. We blew it. Algato said only if the PI called the refs didn't count on Adams. Yeah, there was a bunch of holding, man. Matt Max is held on every play, man. But like I said before, man, they didn't call a penalty on us. So that negates everything, bro. That didn't help. Remember that bullshit ass double reverse bullshit that we did? That damn double reverse flea flicker pass that they gave to Jacoby Meyer, and Jacoby Meyer didn't even get he had a pass attempt yesterday. Jacoby Myers was 0 for 1. He had a pass attempt. Didn't go nowhere. Why are we wasting plays, doing bullshit plays like that, bro? Like that's coaching. And actually the offensive coach is Hardegree. The play calling was atrocious, bro. Okay. They were gonna win that game because in the second half, we just kept calling the same bullshit. Okay. Booty bang. Are there Raider fans that don't want AP to succeed? Yes. Yes. They're not going to come out and say it like that. You've got to be able to read the tea leaves. When they said yesterday, this is a man who's only been the coach for 4 weeks. He's 2-2. He has a 500 record. These guys are already talking about we need to get rid of AP and make Edgar Bennett be the interim coach. We're in week 13, bro, on a bye week. What's that gonna do? They want Graham to be the coach. That's going against AP. They're saying AP's not getting it done. And I'm like, dude, name a head coach who's not named John Gruden to beat the Chiefs. I'll wait. We've had 3 head coaches and none of them have beaten the Chiefs. Bisaccia didn't beat the Chiefs. As good as Bisaccia was, he didn't beat the Chiefs. Josh McDaniels didn't beat the Chiefs. AP's not beating the Chiefs. So why are you talking about getting rid of AP? AP's doing about the same as everybody else, but the Raiders look better. We actually look better. We actually look watchable. The Raiders look watchable. Us looking watchable is a testament to him being the coach. We're actually or have a game that you'll watch. You can watch all the way through. You can actually watch a Raider game from beginning to the end. Okay. Robert Benjamin want to keep AP. I do too, but it's not looking good, bro. AP got to pull a rabbit out of his ass. Dr. Vander, Bisaccia couldn't keep the gig after landing y'all to the playoffs through turmoil. What does AP have to do to keep it? AP just has to be what he is. The players are playing for him. Mark Davis knows he made a mistake. He even admitted it. He said the biggest mistake he made was not keeping Rich Bisaccia. But Mark Davis likes shiny things. I always tell you guys that. Mark Davis is the rich kid. This dude grew up rich. He's not driving a Honda Accord, bro. You can't have you could talk up a Honda Accord is one of the most reliable, nice cars that you can get. I had a Honda Accord, man. My first car was a brand new 1987 Honda Accord LX. I was driving that shit to high school. I had my shit was brand spanking new. I had cars better than my friends' parents. Okay? And I came from a working class family. You can't tell a rich kid when his friends are driving Porsches and Ferraris and Lambos and all of that. Hey man, this Volvo is very reliable. It's a good car. It's sturdy and accidents and all of that. You're gonna be like, man, I can't be seen in this. And Mark Davis is that. You're talking about AP, a blue collar coach. He's a blue collar dude. He's a dude that was undrafted. He was an undrafted player who made the NFL and became an all-pro and a Super Bowl champion. That's not Mark Davis's guy. That's not who he's fucking with. He's gonna go and he's Jim Harbaugh. Fuck you talking about? Harbaugh. I'm hearing it. I wanted Harbaugh over Josh McDaniels, but I don't want Harbaugh now. Look at what's going on with Michigan and that whole Michigan shit. I don't want that right now. We don't need that. We need the safe, reliable transportation, bruh. But he wants to go get a motherfucking Ferrari 812 12-cylinder with 11 cylinders broken in the fucking engine and shit. But it looks good parked. But when you get in that motherfucker, it don't start. That's what he likes. Well, I can get an engine. Nah, dude. AP's doing everything he can do. It's just a matter of Mark Davis is going to do what he knows he needs to do. He needs to have these players have somebody they want to play for. These young players nowadays, they ain't like how when I played, and a lot of y'all who's in my age bracket when we played, it didn't take much for us to play hard. We played because of our pride. All I had to do was look up in the stands and see my mama and my daddy and my brother up there to be me saying, man, I got to get out here and play. This is my last name's on this motherfucker. My dad's talking to other people on the damn team. I got to get in here. I got to run a motherfucker through a motherfucker face to get to this end zone so my dad could say my son scored a touchdown. That's what I was thinking. These dudes are like, hey, man, shit, what's happening after? These dudes are on the field talking about, yo, dog, hey, man, you still on with them girls and shit? Yeah, them motherfuckers is doing that, dog. They don't have it. Not everybody. I can't say them all, but most of them don't. Nothing he can do. Carl Schaefer, man, what's going on, man? Preach it. Tilt. He was lazy as fuck. Business decisions being made every play. Nobody wanted Marcus Peters. Just you guys. Just you. Nobody wanted him, dog. He didn't go to no other teams and do no workouts. No one wanted to see his ass. Just you. Just you. Because you thought, oh, now he's going to be motivated. It's a problem, bro. It's a problem with that. Uh, Booty Bang AP has to win the Super Bowl to keep his job. Damn near. Hit the like button, you guys. You guys, let's get it up and tip your bartender, man. Julio Barrero with the $2 dono. Tilt with the facts. Spoken pot. You see the smile on Jacoby's face? Jacoby, when he scored that tub, he happy, bro. He happy. He happy he's not playing for the hoodie. Look at look at where he would have been at over there fucking around with hoodie. They real bad right now. Everybody, his whole legacy is being tanked right now. I used to really think that it was Belichick and working together on them Super Bowls. Now I know it was all Brady. Belichick was never the genius we thought he was. God. Maurice Ross, good riddance. Peters. James Walker's about time. Said, well, it ain't happening. Talk to BBB. Booty Bang, did Marcus Peters pull a Warren Sapp? No. Warren Sapp was with the Raiders 4 years. This dude didn't even make a full season. Like, how many more people do we need to get rid of in the middle of the year for you guys to be embarrassed, bro? You should be embarrassed. All this shit that's happening with our team. Motherfuckers getting benched. DC getting benched last year in week 15 was fucking embarrassing, dog. Now you got this going on. You got players getting fucking released in the middle of the season. It's a shit show, bro. Chris Leonard, I was definitely wrong on Peters. Oh, yeah, Chris. You were riding me on fucking Marcus Peters, bro. Come on, Shaq, man. We need it, man. Marcus Peters. I said, Marcus Peters is not it. Told you. Booty Bang. Chris Leonard, that movie Life was amazing. Yeah, dog. That was a good-ass movie, bro. That's when they made good movies and shit. Now it's, yeah. Glad I got like 600 channels and shit. I literally have not been to the movie theater. I haven't been in the movie theater since the pandemic and shit. I've been to the drive-in. I ain't been in the movie theater, dog. I get everything. I get everything on my fucking TV, bro. I may have to wait a week or two, shit. And then wait, that motherfucker be right on my shit. I'm like, oh, babe, such and such is oh, shit. Oh, shit. So, yeah, dog. Robert Benjamin, I don't like the fact we're swift with his release and don't drag it out. You like that, is what I'm saying. It's because of how he acted. It's because of demonstrative behavior he had on the sidelines. He would have still been on the team. AP is not gonna do that to him. Marcus Peters is 30 years old. He's not old. He's just, his attitude and his motivation is, dude, if you can't play for the team you always wanted to play for, who's gonna motivate you? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Everywhere he went to, he had an issue. Brown Holio, man, go get that paper, man. Go back to work, man. Get that money. We'll be here when you get back. Johnny Appleseed, man. Hell yeah, you rock. Thank you, dog. Guar Webb, 0. See, Guar Webb is going to fucking tell you the shit. Okay. No penalties. None, man. I can't think of the last time we had no penalties in a fucking game. 14-point head start. Should have been 17. O-line allowed 1 sack, played at home, still got killed. Quarterback showed you exactly who he is. He's mediocre. He's a rookie. Now, let me talk because Guar Webb is really, really about we're not going to do shit until we get an elite quarterback. He is pinpoint that way. I talk to him a lot, okay? And I'm going to say the same shit that I've been said. I don't give AOC no grief for how he played because your starter is named James Garoppolo, a.k.a. Jimmy G, a.k.a. Jimmy Pornstar, a.k.a. Jimmy G-String, a.k.a. Jimmy Bunny Ranch. That is your fucking starter, Raider Nation. Stop trying to act like AOC is the fucking starter. He's not. He is the guy after the guy who's the fucking starter. He's the third string rook that you guys were begging and clawing and crying and bitching about. Give him a shot. You give him a shot and he plays exactly the way he should play, but better. He matched Patrick Mahomes stat for stat outside of a touchdown. Go look at it. Patrick Mahomes threw for for 308, no, 298 yards or 289 is one of those two. AOC threw for like 240 something. He played just as good as Mahomes. Okay? He's playing above his level, but your starter's collecting a $28 million check on the sidelines. That's what you guys aren't fucking paying attention to. Your starter. I never want. I just give me my Versace team. You add Devontae to my team there, and we beat all these motherfuckers. You give me the same exact people. I don't give a fuck who you don't like. You give me Versace's team with everything intact like it was, not moving nobody. You give me a Spillane. You give me a Spillane on defense, because that's pretty much all I need. Okay? And you give me Devontae, and we beat the dog shit out of Miami. We win yesterday. We win all those fucking games. Because what kept us from winning a playoff game was the defense. You give me this defense, and you give me my offense from Versace, I'm good. If right now, if I only could do one thing, and it ain't like me coming up with some crazy ass scenario, okay? Shaq, out of the last few years, I'll let you go back and you can take pieces of your team. What would you take? I said, oh, give me my whole offense from there. Give me Devontae. Give me this defense. Now let's go play some football. But no, y'all bought into the Patriot way, and now your team's garbage. Dr. Van said Broncos ain't making it either. You guys are playing better than us. Maurice Ross doesn't matter. We didn't want him in the first place. Facts. Now that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is, though. You don't. When I go through a drive-through and they give me the wrong shit, I don't keep driving unless I really late. Yesterday, I was it yesterday or was it Saturday? Saturday, went to Starbucks. Went to the Starbucks drive-through. I'm always gonna tell you some true shit. Went to the Starbucks drive-through, man. My wife was getting her nails done. Me and my son went to go to Starbucks because he's 3 years old. I don't know why he likes Starbucks. Like he always Starbucks. All right, little dude. I'll drive through Starbucks and get some shit. Drove through Starbucks. Did my wife's crazy ass order. Had to take it back to her to the nail shop. Got what I wanted. Got the boy what he wanted. Gave us all our shit. Got through the drive-through. Man, that motherfucker didn't give me the milk. My son's milk. I was already in traffic and shit. I'm like, fuck. The line is long as shit. Do I really want to go through that? I said, there's a Jack in the Box right here. I'm trying to tell you guys. I got to the Jack in the Box, and then I got into the Jack in the Box line to go get the milk. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing going through the drive-through again when I paid for the fucking milk over there? Guess what I did? Snuck out, got out of line, snaked out of line, went right back, had to go 3 blocks up the street, fight traffic, get out of the car, motherfucking get my son, go in. Y'all to give me my milk and shit. Oh, it took me an extra 15 fucking minutes to come back and get the milk when all I had to do was go out the drive-thru and go back and get my fucking milk. You see what I'm saying? I did the same shit anyway, but it took me an extra 15 minutes because I was trying to not do what? I'm trying not to go get it. I'm trying to stay in the car. Be lazy. Hey, man, I'll just alligator arm this motherfucker. I'm not going to put a shoulder into him and shit. I might get hurt. I need my money. That's the difference, bro. Do what you're supposed to do the first time. It'll save you time and it'll save you money. But when you pick up a player that nobody wants, that's what happens. Look at Jimmy Garoppolo. 28 million this year, 28 million on the cap next year. Like I said, cheaper to keep DC. Keep them, draft a quarterback, develop them like everybody else in the league. But nope, you guys think you can bypass the whole shit, and now look at you. And you don't want to talk about Chandler Jones. Maurice Ross. Booty Bang, be honest with you, talking to Dr. Van. Chris Leonard definitely want me Basaccia and Gus with us. You give me Basaccia and Gus and give me the same defense, it's over. We beat the Chiefs yesterday. The offense is what's holding us back. Remember, and like I said, I'm always gonna bring this guy's name up because it pisses you motherfucking roaches off. Remember when Derek Carr was with the team, and we was averaging 28 a game, and you guys were complaining that we weren't scoring enough. The offense needs to help the defense out. We need to score over 30 a game. We can't even score over 20 now. 28 a game wins us all. Look at all the games we fucking lost, bro. 28 points beats Miami. 28 points beats the Lions. 28 points beats the Bears. 28. Look at all these. We scored 28. We beat all these teams. See what happens when you think you know too much, bro? I take that offense back right now. Give me that offense. We make the playoffs, bro. We go run the table. Some of y'all learn the hard way. Hey man, make sure you guys are supporting the brand. Check out the merch in the store. We got shirts for every team: football, basketball, baseball, college, hockey. Watch the commercial, dog. CL, like you talking about, that purple shirt that my wife had on will go perfect with your damn son shit. Come on, dog. I wear the merch. I wore the merch yesterday. I wear the merch every day. I was at the auto show wearing the merch. I'm telling you, dog, merch is hot. Gilbert, what's going on, pimping? Okay, Black Raider, love moves. AP is making shows he really cares about the Raiders brand. Yes, he does. I finally had somebody who I know loves us. It's a lesson in life, you guys. Be honest with you. To be honest with you, bro, the baddest female you're dating, or ladies that are on here, man, or the best looking person you date will probably be not the person you end up with. The person that has everything that looks the way you want it to look. Smell the way you want them to smell. Feel the way you want them to feel. That's probably not going to be the one you're going to be with, bro, because the things that keep you together is not that. Finding a motherfucker, but guess what? When you need a bowl of soup, she ain't gonna drop you off a bowl of soup because her and her girls are going to the club. That type of shit. The one you got will be like, hey, I'm still going out, but I'm gonna come by and drop you off something. If not, come after or whatever. That one ain't go. She ain't. I'm missing her opportunity to go to the damn mansion party behind your sick ass. She's going. Looking for a replacement. She don't want somebody that's sick, coughing and doing all of that. Men fan, yep, don't want him here. Don't have to worry about it now. Black Raider need to get some interior pass rushers. These boys just ain't cutting it. Hey man, there was a guy that was sitting right there by the name of Jalen Carter. He was sitting, he just ready to put on a Raider helmet. But no. Didn't fit the Patriot image. Even though you're playing for the Raiders. It makes no sense. Reese Ross finding AP's moving in the right direction. Could have beaten the Queese, but we still give him. We got another chance to beat him. We got another chance to beat the Chargers. Okay? We'll see. X-Man, love the new video, fam. Thank you, dog. Like I said, man, I ain't toot my own horn, but somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I did all that shit. Directed it. Got y'all sent the videos in. Scored it. Did the music. Did everything. Okay? That's how much I love y'all. I want to make sure that we represent. Okay. Walt, what's going on? GM Walt predicted 2 weeks ago Peters would get cut. Yeah. Now let me tell you something, dog. I caught a little bit of Hondo Carpenter's a little post game thing that he does. I caught a little bit of it, and you know, a lot of people in the nation don't like Hondo because they say he's a hacker, he's this, that, and the other, and he's not a fan of the Raiders. But him not being a fan of the Raiders is why I give him some credence, because he doesn't have a dog in the fight, so he's just going to tell the truth. You know, It's a lot easier when you don't give a damn about when you don't give a damn about you ain't got an emotional attachment to something to tell the truth. Okay, just like when the homies ask me about their relationships and I don't have an emotional attachment with her. You the one sleeping with her, so when I tell you that you need to cut bait and you don't, and she winds up cheating on you and leaving you and taking everything you own, I don't feel sorry for you. But he made it clear. He said that we almost released him. We almost released him like 3 weeks ago. He was almost on the cutting block like a couple weeks ago. He said no. They said in October. Said in October he was almost gone. Okay. And that was with the old regime. Who brought him in? Quar Webb says because a quarterback has a higher passer rating than another quarterback doesn't mean they're going to go to win you games. A quarterback has to score to make the important plays when they matter more. It's a quarterback situational football. That's true. But when you don't win, you have to use statistics to understand who didn't do their job and who did. And AOC did his job. AOC matched Patrick Mahomes outside of a touchdown. That was it. That's the only thing that he didn't match him on, bro, was a touchdown. And a touchdown wasn't going to win us that game. AOC played as a rookie, bro. I got to give him props for that. He played his ass off, but didn't do us no good because the play calling was garbage. Missed opportunities. Dominique, some of y'all kill me. Everyone wanted Peter so bad and loved the move. I said from day one, dude was washed, and he was the only one that washed his ass. Now he's happy he's gone. Hey, Neek, you just have to take pride in the fact that you didn't get off your square. You stood on your square, man. You were 10 toes down, bro. Like, that's what I do. I have to do that all the time. I'm talking, we're almost at 5,500 subs, dog. Like we're growing here, and we just hit 5,000 like a month and a half ago. Like we had 500 more people that signed up damn near. Do you know how many people talk to me? And CL hits me up a lot. A lot of y'all hit me up on Facebook on the DM, and I talk a lot of football with a lot of y'all. And then I got all my friends that are other teams and all of that. I talk a lot of football. Do you know how many people give me a hard time when I come out and I say something that is so on the opposite side of the street, and I have to deal with all that until it happens? Like, I have to deal with all of that. Like, it took 1.5 years for me to be right on Josh McDaniels. It took me 1.5 years, you guys. 1.5 years. Guess what I did though, Neek? I just stood on my square and stood there and let all the chaos, bro. You ever seen one of them? You ever seen an Equalizer and shit, Denzel Washington? And Denzel Washington is walking in slow motion, and the shit is blowing up behind him and shit, and he's just walking. And it's chaos, shit blowing up, motherfucking screaming and hollering, and Denzel just walking towards the camera, slow than a motherfucker, looking confident. That's me. I'm walking through the fire like that. Okay? Nobody's even fucking siding with me. Nobody's siding with Uncle. Unc's not getting no motherfucking support on anything he says. Then when it happens, everybody fucking is on the same page. But the difference is I'm about 3 miles that way. I'm way out of the damn range of the damn atomic bomb. Y'all are surviving the bomb. I'm way over here. This shit's about to blow up, man. I'm gonna be back. Oh man, you just paranoid, Shaq. That smoke don't mean it's gonna explode. Okay, man. All right, man. I'm gonna start heading this way and shit. Boom. I'm way over here. Then y'all run up. Yo, Shaq. You're right, man. Fuck. I'm sitting over here, motherfucking smoking a cigar, sipping on a motherfucking margarita and shit, waiting for my food to come. Like, hey, well, I was wondering when y'all was gonna get here. Shit, how long was it gonna take for y'all to get here? So that's what it is, Nick. You just have to deal with it, bro. Be happy that you didn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Black Raider, our top priorities off the season should be OC, DC, offline, and DCB. I say everybody, bro. Whoever's the best person on the board, we draft. I really hope Mark Davis decides to take the Honda Accord, bro. Because Champ and AP are going to do this shit right. Champ and AP are going to do this shit right, bro. Give them a shot. You gave McDaniels 1.5 years to do nothing. Come on, man. Give these guys a shot. Please give them a shot. Okay. Chris Leonard, wave teamer. You told me that. D Bernie. Let's go get Shaquille Leonard. Only if he'll pass a physical. He passed waivers, D. Nobody picked him up. I wonder why. See, man, it's just a hint that like we used to say, D Bernie, it's like a hint and a half for your ass, bro. Hint and a half for your ass, dog. You gonna find out the hard way. Okay. Find out the hard way. General Manager Walt, focused on the 2024 draft. Watch Oregon and Washington. Penix versus Bo Nix. Oh, that's gonna be good. Y'all might love AOC, but you give me Penix or Bo Nix. AOC's gonna be holding the clipboard, homie. I'm not married to no quarterback, man. As y'all notice, I just do what's best for the team. I'm not married to nobody. As much as I talk shit about Derek Carr, the reason why I talk so much shit about it is because it pisses these motherfuckers off because they was wrong. That was the biggest mistake you guys made. That was the biggest mistake you guys made, man. You don't get a franchise quarterback and don't develop him, dog. Patrick Mahomes was on the bench for a whole fucking year behind Alex Smith. Okay? My boy Smoking Potts is on there. He's a Chiefs fan. He's going to agree with me. You trying to tell me that Alex Smith, former 49er quarterback, where he was at the time he was the quarterback at Kansas City, was better than Ducktail Mahomes? No, he wasn't. But Andy Reid is what? A real coach. And he said, Patrick, your time's going to come, but it isn't going to be now. Sit over here, learn this fucking offense. One day we're going to give you the keys. And when we give you the keys, that'll be your shot. What happened? Happens with everybody. Jordan Love. Who did he sit behind? Aaron Rodgers. Who did Aaron Rodgers sit behind? Brett Favre. You guys don't want to go through that. You don't want to develop nobody. You wind up getting somebody else's trash quarterback, trash cornerback, trash defensive line. We had a whole Yannick Ngakoue. Yannick Ngakoue was way better than Chandler Jones. You guys keep falling for the same shit. I'm not going for it, bro. I can't stop them from doing anything, but I'm going to sit here and stand on my square and wait for the smoke to clear, and then we're going to see all you guys are coughing, and I got a whole gas mask on my face. Okay? Maurice Ross, we need to also, like you said, draft 2 quarterbacks at draft day. We don't have a franchise quarterback. Does that mean that AOC won't be? Time will tell. Now, when I say this kind of stuff, a lot of Raider fans get in their feelings because they think I'm hating. Dude, everybody can be critiqued on my team, bro. That's my job. I'm just not a blind fan. I never have been. I'm a fan that is going to be instrumental and very hands-on with my shit. It's just like my family. I'm very hands-on with my family. You know, I'm very hands-on with knowing what's going on with my wife and what's going on with my son. And you know, I give them all the latitude in the world to do whatever they want. But when they out of bounds, when it looks like they're getting ready to fall off a cliff, I'm gonna fucking grab them and pull them back. It's gonna be some grief. My wife's from Baltimore. She's from Baltimore City, not Baltimore County. She is from The Wire. She's from that same projects, the Murphy homes that you saw on the fucking show. She's not no joke. But her husband's not a joke either. And I will let her talk her shit, but you're getting your ass back over here. That's what it is. If it takes you to be mad and I say that ain't happening, that's what it is. You just be mad. But you guys don't want to do that. Y'all want to find a way to fucking do something that no other team in the league is doing. Bringing in every free agent that's out there thinking they're going to be good. There's a reason why they're free agents, bro. Right? That's the point. Draft a quarterback every year till we find the guy. Black Raider, man, damn type was meant to say. I know what you said, Black Raider. I know what you meant to say. I saw a big dog. Guy. D. Bernie, Jacorian Bennett has to step it up too. Yeah, but he's a rook. He's a rookie, man. Like, man, I give rookies some grace, man. Like, Going to the NFL is hard, bro. There's only 1,600 players in the league. And for you to come in and play as much as he's playing, man, he's getting on the job training, bro. On the job training. Like throwing him out there. Like, dude, figure it out, homie. Figure it out, dog. Like, that's crazy. You guys threw AOC to the wolves, bro. In the toughest division in the National Football League, you threw a rookie quarterback out there and expected him to outplay Mahomes, expected him to outplay Tua Tagliavola. You expect him to outplay Justin Herbert. You expect him to outplay. Uh, you guys expect a lot, bro. You guys expect a lot, man. John Appleseed, hop in your ride and get the fuck out the way because there's a million other players that would have a chance to play with the Raiders. Raiders is a good destination now, bro. Watch the people who want to come play for Antonio Pierce. Watch. People are going to want to play for him, bro. That's what you want. You want people that want to play. Like, I don't know, a lot of y'all might not have played, y'all might have played high school sports, but y'all didn't play college sports. But, when I played college sports, we would talk to, like, we'd be out and we'd see some players from other teams like, hey, man, how's your coach, man? Well, I'm thinking, I don't know if I really like being over here, man. What's up with y'all? They'd tell you, oh, man, my coach is cool, but we got an issue with this and that and da-da-da. You don't think these players talk? They talk, bro. I guarantee you a bunch of players will say, hey, man, what's up with AP, man? Is it? They like, dog, AP, man. Yeah, man. Look, I'm thinking about maybe change the scenery. They do it in college. Why do you think they got the portal? Why do you think people are leaving and going to other schools and shit? Because they're talking to other people from other schools. What's going on over there, big dog? Especially now with social media and all that kind of stuff now. These people are in constant contact, texting each other, talking to each other and stuff. What's popping over there, dog? Hey, man. Yeah, man. Look like y'all turning it around and shit. Y'all was smoking cigars in the locker room. Y'all look like y'all music was playing NWA, playing at the practices and shit. Man, that sounds cool. Yeah, dog, but you got to come over here and handle your business. You can't just, it ain't just fun and games. You got to come handle your business. People are going to want to come to play for Antonio Pierce. I'm telling you that now. Let that man be the coach. Guar Webb, Black Raiders. The Raiders are the main priority. Great quarterback. Going to never beat good teams. Guar Webb on his square. Walt. Maurice Ross from the past game. I saw Peter Shack saw it, and every Raider Nation saw it. This film needed to go. Dude, when you don't want to get out there and do your job, man, you're putting everybody else at risk. Putting everybody else at risk, bro. I always use a forklift or some shit like that, bro. Man, you go and put the rookie and you get the guy who's been on the job. He don't have no experience, man. To stack the pallets. I've used that analogy before. And then he winds up getting hurt, and then they shut down the whole plant, bro. Everybody's not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Quincy, why the hell you let him do that shit? Man, I just let him do it because I was over here doing this. Now the whole plant shut down. Now nobody's getting a bag. Now they're doing a whole investigation. Now nobody's getting a check. Marcus Peters putting the whole defense at risk by him not making a tackle. Dude, you're right there, bro. Why are you waiting for somebody else? You're pushing him, trying to hold him up so somebody else can tackle him. That's what he was doing. Let me just come get him. Come on, dog. Okay. D. Bernie, Chris Smith Jr. is a combo safety. Slightly too light in the ass, though. Love the fact that he's fearless. Antonio Pierce kind of guy. I'm telling you, man, we're not as bad as we used to be, man. I like the way we're playing right now, dog. We just got to tighten the screws up, man. We got a couple of loose ends that we need to clip. That Raider defense held the world champions. Do you guys know that the Kansas City Chiefs are the defending world champions, man, of the entire world? They held them scoreless while we scored 14 points. Should have been 17. What more do you want, bro? Who's an all-pro on that defense besides Mad Max? Nobody. Nobody. They gave you a whole 14-point lead and you couldn't do nothing with it? Chris Arroyo put Crosby on the IR, shut him down for the season. That's going to be hard to do. That's going to be hard to do. Max Crosby is a real football player. And he's a real Raider, bro. If anybody deserves to have a sit down, it's him. He went over there and talked to AP to get him back in the game when the game was out of reach because he has a point to prove. When you got the leaders standing out there and the leaders out there hurt and he's still playing, what's your damn excuse, Marcus Peters? What example are you setting? You're healthy as hell. You healthy as motherfucker, bro. You give Marcus Peters, you give Mad Max your health and see what he does with your health that you got. He's playing on 60% battery life and he's sacking motherfuckers. The only sack of the whole game came from the guy who's playing at 60%. You can't keep Marcus Peters on a team when you got the best player out there playing on half a body. This dude, you only got 2 legs. You only got 2 legs as a human being, bro. You're not a dog. You don't got 4 legs. You got 2. And he's out there sacking. He's out there sacking the Super Bowl MVP, bro. What's your excuse? There is none. Here's a bus ticket. We don't care where you go as long as it's away from us. What's good, Unknown Raider guy? What's going on, pimp? Black Raider talking to Guar Webb. Dr. Van, tip your bartender. Walt, Raider 1, what's up, pimp? Much love from Cali, LBC. Hey, dog. Hey, I was in the LBC last night, Raider 1. My niece, she went on a cruise today and came down from San Francisco. And I hadn't seen my niece in 5 years, bro. I went down there to go see her, man, last night, man. I was watching the Ravens game in the car. I drove all the way down to the LBC, hung out with my niece for an hour and drove back. So I was in the LBC, man. I was right there off of Pacific. I was right there on Pacific Ave, dog. I was right in your hood. Black Raider, 3 ringers, 76. Feels good, dog. It feels good. Yeah, man, don't forget, today is Cyber Shack Monday. Man, go to the store, dog. Make sure you support the commercial. Hey, Unknown Raider guy, you see the commercial yet? Go look at the commercial. Commercial's hot. Smoking Pots Mahomes, TD to Watson was on Spillane. He knocked him down on his ass, but he failed to show up. Watson stood up and caught it. Hey, dog, nobody plays perfect football, man. Spillane's out there trying to make up for everybody else that's not good enough. I saw that, bro. But shouldn't have came down to one play anyway. It didn't come down to one play. We would have scored like we supposed to. We would have been in the game, too. Good play by Watson, though. Chronicles of Black Hole, 3 ringers, bro. Hey, man, we know what it is. We know what it is. You know, I've been very transparent, man. My son walks around like, Raiders, Raiders, Raiders. He's 3. I don't know if I want my son to be a Raider fan, bro. I ain't going to force him. His mama team is one of the top teams in the AFC. He might want to be over there. But I'm gonna let him know what it is, though. You come over here, dog, ain't gonna be no crybaby shit. You better know what the fuck you doing, dog. You want to come over here and cheer with Dad? I don't know if you want that. I don't know. You got to be about that life. I don't know if he's about that life yet. He's saying it, though, but we'll find out. 81 and 84, that's 2. Walt, never been high on free agency. Free agency is the apple pie, bro. It's not dinner, bro. You ever heard your mother tell you, don't eat those cookies, it's going to spoil your dinner? I know my mother said that to me a whole bunch of times. What you doing in there eating that cookie? I'm hungry. I'm making dinner. Better sit down somewhere, drink you some water. I ain't in here cooking all this shit up in here for you to spoil your appetite. That's what you guys do with free agency. You use free agency as a dinner, bro, as a meal. Free agency is there to enhance your team, not to build your team off. You don't build your team off of free agency. Nobody does that. Just you. You're the only person that does that shit. You think you can build a Super Bowl winning team on free agents. Can't do it. It's impossible. It's impossible, bro. No team does that. Rick Aguilar, what's going on? He got 86. He got 86, 96, 106, 46, 56. Every 6 you could think of. Okay. I know, ready guy. Round one, need to draft a QB. You need to draft whoever's there, the best player on the board. If a quarterback's there, draft him. Will Penix, not Penix, Will Levis was right there. Could have drafted him. Will Levis was spinning the ball. I saw him with the Titans. He was spinning the shit out of the football. I'm like, fuck. Could have had him, but hey, y'all bought into the Patriot way. Ruben Nava, 0 rings from me, but I agree. Hey, Rube, you just have to don't be dumb. Don't be like these other people. Yeah, you can't help that you were born at a certain time, but the bottom line is you don't got to walk around and be like these other people, running around just coming up with crazy scenarios. Like, dude, that's what history books are made for. That's why you got elder statesmen and people that you need to talk to. Like I said, man, the best advice you can always get from, if you're fortunate enough, is to go talk to your grandmother about something. Grandmother gonna tell you the truth. Grandmother gonna give you good advice. You may not like her answer, but she's gonna give you good advice. Why? Because she's seen everything. She knows the outcome of everything, every scenario. Go talk to your grandmother. Go talk to your grandfather. Go talk to an OG in the hood. Go talk to your coach. Go talk to somebody you respect. Go talk to your pastor, whoever it is, your shaman, whoever it is. They're gonna give you good advice. Are you gonna listen? Or are you gonna do what they tell you though? That's what we do over here, bro. Yeah, all these channels bigger than us, but most of them are under 40. They don't know how it feels to be a champion. They don't know what it takes for the Raiders to be champion. They don't know. But they're going to tell you what they know, and they're going to tell you that we don't know what we're talking about when we're sitting on 3 of them and we saw everything from the beginning, bro. When we had 0 rings, I was a fan of this team. We had none. I was just like you, Root. There was a time I was just like you. I had none. Okay? 74, I had no rings. Lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Championship game, bro. Lost that my first year as a fan. Second year, we lost in the AFC Championship to the Steelers again, back to back. So going in my third, boom. 76, boom. Got my first one. Boom, boom, boom. Lost a couple of more AFC Championship games, or lost in the semis or the divisional games. Won again in 80. Lost again, strike season, won again. You're going to get, I need this one right here. See, all this filled up. This is the one right here. It's going to happen. Just be patient, Rube. It's going to happen, bro. Rick Aguilar, Crosby's next. Love Crosby. J.O., respect, Shaq. Thanks for all you do. I'm here for y'all, man. Robert Davis isn't the problem. He wants to win too. Yeah, man, but Marcus damn near 70 years old, bro. He finally got some money. He finally got some shooby doobies. Mark is living the time of his life right now, bro. Mark is finally living like a billionaire owner, bro. I'm not all hard on Mark. I was hard on Mark when he knew what it was and he didn't do nothing about it. He wanted to be lazy. He was doing a Marcus Peters on his team. He was like, I'm gonna give the team to Josh and Dave and let them do everything. I'm gonna let them do everything. I don't want to do everything. I'm gonna go over and hang out with Tom. Me and Tom gonna be at the damn Aces game. We're gonna be looking at the females running up and down the court, and I'm gonna walk around with all these blondes and do all my shit that I'm doing. And guess what? He had to come right back and be the owner of the team. Should have just stayed to be the owner of the fucking team the whole time. But he had to learn the hard way. Cost him $85 million to get out of that. 85 M's. Smoking pots. Now you know a position where you need to go free agent, get a veteran quarterback, AOC, the team. Not Jimmy G. I wouldn't even want Jimmy G as a backup to Mahomes. When that whole shit happened, Smoking pots, I don't think you remember here at that time. I sub here. So, when that shit happened, dog, after they got rid of Carr, and everybody was talking about Tom Brady, y'all was naming all these free agents, and I was like, y'all named Tom Brady, y'all named Aaron Rodgers, y'all named you trade for Lamar Jackson. Y'all was saying all this crazy shit. I said a week before, I said, get ready to put on your Jimmy Garoppolo jerseys. He's going to be the QB. Put a 1 in the chat. I said it a week before before he even signed, because I already knew. I knew already. Okay. My whole family's 49er fans, dog. I talk 49er football as much as I talk Raider football. I talk. All my in-laws are Ravens fans. I talk Ravens, I talk Niners just as much as I talk to y'all. Nobody, Niner Empire, didn't want anything to do with Garoppolo. When we signed him, they called me, Shaq. Thank you, dog, for picking him up. We didn't want him. Thanks. Good luck. Click. And guess what you guys did? The same shit you did with Marcus Peters. It's a pattern. It's a pattern that you guys do. Same shit. Man, he has a better win percentage than DC, and he was one pass away from the Super Bowl, and he's a world champion. And I'm like, he had the #1 defense in San Francisco the entire time he was there. Now he has a shitty defense. Just watch what happens. Didn't even make it half the season before he got benched. DC made it 15 weeks and only got benched because they didn't want to risk it. And then when they found out they weren't getting Tom Brady, McDaniels called DC to come back, and DC was like, nah, you should have thought of that before. If Derek Carr wanted to be the quarterback, he could have came back and been the quarterback. But he said, nah, I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. Regardless of how he's playing down there, the Saints don't matter. What matters is he got called back. You ever got fired from a job and have them call you back and say, hey man, come back to work? You only go back to work if you don't have another job. Bob Bird, will Tyree develop into a great player? That's for him to decide. But if I was him, I would be Mad Max's shadow. If I was Tyree Wilson, I would be at Mad Max's house every day after practice. I'd be like, Max, what are you eating? What are you working out on? What tape are you watching? I would be his shadow. I'd be sitting with him every minute. But he ain't, because he's in Las Vegas with top 10 money and having fun. Can't blame the brother. D. Bernie, I'm not going to trash Mike Mayock completely. Henry Ruggs made a mistake, so I won't hold that one against him. Mike Mayock, Crosby, Nate Hobbs, Josh Jacobs, Malcolm Kuntz, Colton Miller. Solid. He made a lot of mistakes, but Gruden made more mistakes than he did, though. Okay. Rick Aguilar, what's going on, man? On No Raider Guy, man. Put the merch up, you guys. Cyber Mondays today, y'all. Support the brand, man. Support the channel. Support the brand. Go out and get you some merch, man. Go get you a beanie, man. The beanie's hot. Beanie's top quality. Embroidered. I'm telling you. Do yourself a favor, bro. Walk around and look good at the same time. Do Die Raiders. I'm back in the shack. Shout out for being 100. That's all I know, bro. I don't know nothing else. We need a lot of pieces. Yeah, we do. Dirty Eric, what's up? DE in the house. Booty Bang, Gruden and Mayock drafted Matt Max. Who did Josh and Dave draft? Nobody. Parham. They drafted Parham. That's it. Who else did they get? Parham, that's it. Mayer's okay. Mayer's all right. He makes a play every once in a while, man. He wasn't doing more than our former rapping tight end, but you guys are gonna say, oh well, he was hurt all the time, but shit. At least he was a threat. Dirty Eric, check, he was right about not wanting Peters. Yeah, man. Like I said, man. All the nuclear fallout is falling out, man, and now people, all these Raider fans' hair's falling all out and shit, skin's starting to peel off, and I'm just like, I'm behind the safety glass, like, let me in. Try to tell you, man, should have left 6 months ago. Too late. Raider TDJ, Peters was washed. The double black out of desperation. They didn't want to sign to begin with. Hey, man, you know, I heard that same thing, DTJ. But when you don't want to do something, you don't do it. You don't get to say you don't want to do something, didn't do it, and then say, well, I did it because I didn't have no choice. Nah. This ain't life or death, bruh. You had Powell Mao, you had guys. Why did you sign this guy? Because you weren't really trying to do what was best for the team. That's just more of an indictment against Josh and Dave. If you know not to do something, don't do it, bro. Why are you fucking our shit up? Like I said, man, I'm not going for that, bruh. Sounds like an easy out. Black Raider, do we still have Tyler Hall? Man, we got a bunch of. I don't know. I don't know if we still have him or not. I need to really look at the roster and see who's on it. But it's hard to find a practice squad who's on the practice squad. I'm always trying to look to see who's on the practice squad, and I can't find a listing for that. I don't know who's actually on our practice squad. I never can find a list of that. I can find a roster, but I can't find a practice squad. Like, I need a list of who's on there. I don't know who's on the practice squad. I have no idea. Booty Bang Raider Nation should put all this pressure on AOC. Too late. You don't do a rookie like that, bro. The only rookies you do like that is a top rat rookie, like a Bryce Young or a CJ Stroud. Those guys are top 2 picks in the league. You're supposed to put pressure on those guys. When you're a Peyton Manning, you're supposed to start as a rookie. When you're a Troy Aikman, you're supposed to start as a rookie. When you're a 4th round draft pick out of Purdue, you're not supposed to start when you have a $28 million starter on your roster, bro. It's not what you're here to do. But you guys, like I said, you guys want to bypass the process. Chris Leonard, hey Shaq, can you explain the Rooney Rule, please? If Mark wants AP, then why does he have to interview others? Okay, I'm gonna explain the Rooney Rule again. The Rooney Rule is named after Art Rooney, original owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And when he hired Bill Cowher, my whole life, I've been on this planet a good length of time. My entire life, I have only seen 3 head coaches for the Pittsburgh Steelers in my entire life. Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and Omar Epps from Juice. That's it. They've had 3 coaches in my entire life. So what happened was, when Chuck Noll was going to retire, 4-time Super Bowl champion, they wanted Bill Cowher. During that time, the NFL Player Association and the African American portion of the coaching, not coach, what's it called, legacy or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. What's his name? What's the name of that? The guy's name. He was the first black head coach in the National Football League back in the 1920s. I can't think of his name. D. Bernie, look it up for me because I know you can look it up. But they named it after him. It's like an association that deals with the legacy of black players that played in the NFL. I can't think of the guy's name. Okay, but that was a time when we were trying to get more black head coaches in the NFL at that time. Okay, this was like between, I think it was 98 or something like that. 97, somewhere around there. And Art Rooney did not interview any candidates. He just picked Bill Cowher. So the NFLPA in the next collective bargaining agreement was saying, look, we're 80% black league, and we only have like 2 head coaches. I think Dennis Green was a black head coach at that time. I think Ray Rhodes was a head coach of the Eagles at that time. So we didn't have that many black head coaches. So they mandated the Rooney Rule, named it after Art Rooney, meaning that you have to interview at least 1 minority candidate before you choose a coach. So, even though Antonio Pierce is black, they still have to go through the interview process. Okay? They still have to interview coaches from other factions. People got to come in, you got to interview them. And one of them has to be a minority candidate. Doesn't have to be black, it could be Hispanic, it could be Asian, it could be Middle Eastern, it could be whatever. Long as you do that. But what I'm hearing is, since Antonio Pierce is the interim, I'm hearing that he doesn't have to do that. I'm hearing that they can just give him the job. But Mark Davis isn't going to do that. So that's the Rooney Rule. The Rooney Rule is you have to interview a minority candidate. And any head coaching job, you have to interview at least 1 minority candidate. Doesn't mean you have to hire them. It just means you have to interview. So that's what it is. Leo. Seeing AP and AOC everywhere, getting a lot of criticism in the Chiefs game. See, Leo's seeing it. Leo's seeing it. I don't know why y'all ain't seeing it. Leo's seeing the same shit I'm seeing. All right. D. Bernie, Grooney won to Leatherwood, Arnett, Cleve Farrell. Him and Mike Mayock agreed on Jacobs, Jonathan Abram. There you go. That's 4 draft picks. We're going to get Montez Sweat. Oh, Montez would have been good. They picked him. Yeah. Do or die Raider, Tyree pick 7 is going to send us back for years. Yeah. How many first round draft picks can you whiff on, you guys? I forgot about Leatherwood. That was a first round draft pick. Cleve was a first round draft pick. Tyree's a first round draft pick. Can't keep doing that, bro. Taking out the trash. PA, Prophetic Analytics. What's up, big dog? And the highest ticket prices. Yeah, high as hell. I know. I just went to the Patriots game. Thank God we won. That was a grip. That was a grip, bro. That's why I ain't been going to many Raider games, man. I'm like, damn, every time I go to a Raider game, I got to spend $1,500, bro. Not just for tickets, but I'm staying in a nice hotel. I'm not just going to Vegas to stay at the Motel 6 and shit. Like, I got to be at the casino. I got to be with the pool party and shit. I got to go to Wet Republic and shit. When I go to Vegas, dog, I'm going. I'm not going just to go do all of that. But yeah, dog, you right, PA. D. Bernie. Mike Mayock wanted Devin White. Oh, my God. See, man, that's going to hurt my feelings, bro. It's going to hurt my feelings. D, you bringing up all this old shit that what we could have had. Booty bang. Where was Tyree Wilson at? He was at 7. Duet Stream, what's up? Charles Woodson was Gruden's first pick in 98. Yeah. Charles Woodson was picked 3rd. He was either picked 3rd or 4th in the draft. There's only been 2 in my 49 years as a fan. Damn near 50. Getting close. There's only been 2 players that I really wanted that we drafted. That I wanted them so bad and we did it. Usually I want them bad and we don't do it. Marcus Allen, Charles Woodson. Those are the only 2 players that I wanted. Like I was ready to just bite through a tree bark. And we got them. Only 2. All the other ones we whiffed on. I wanted Megatron, bro. We drafted Jamarcus Russell. We could have had Megatron at 3, bro. But we drafted Jamarcus Russell. One's in a Hall of Fame, one's in a Hall of Shame. Back then, Al Davis picked the players. When he got old, he didn't know how to evaluate talent anymore. But when he was young, everybody he drafted is damn near a Hall of Famer. Everybody. We've had this conversation countless times, D. Bernie. All these Hall of Famers, he drafted all these guys. Do you know that Ray Guy's the only punter in the Hall of Fame, and he drafted him? He was the first punter ever drafted in the first round. He drafted Ray Guy in the first round, bro. He's in the Hall of Fame. Like, he drafted a punter in the first round and got it right. He drafted Sebastian Janikowski in the first round. I remember we drafted Sebastian Janikowski. D. Bernie, look it up, see if I'm right. I think we drafted him 18. Got that right. Just telling you, man, the old man, when in his prime, he knew what he was doing. Chris Leonard said, who the hell's Edgar Bennett? I'm going to tell you who Edgar Bennett is. Edgar Bennett is the running backs coach for the Raiders. He used to be a running back that played for, he actually played with Brett Favre in, he was a running back. He played Brett Favre in Green Bay. And he's been our running back coach for maybe about 5 or 6 years. Good coach. But AP's the guy. He's the right guy for the job. Leo says AP approach is too conservative and boring. Yeah. Can't win them all, bro. Raider says Nate House was a good pick. Later round pick, though. Thank God. Thank God, bro. When you're blowing firsts and seconds, you better get something right. I mean, damn, you think about, we could have had Justin Jefferson. You guys want to talk about that? You guys know Justin Jefferson was drafted like, what was he drafted? 23rd or 25th or some shit. Justin Jefferson, sitting right there, bro. Didn't get him. Just drafted bums instead. D. Burn Igabins, our wide receivers coach. Yeah, wide receivers coach. Right. Yeah, he played running back for the Packers. I was right. Wasn't right on the run. I thought he was running backs coach. Chris Leonard, man, seeing my parents in the stands made me try my ass off, man. I was there for me to support me. That's all I needed. Man, my parents were basketball when I played, football. Even when I was in college, my parents came to the game, man. I'm like, man, my mama there, dog. My mama looking at me. Wasn't even on no TV. Man, you put me on TV, man. You put me in the NFL. I would have made it. I would have been blessed enough to make the league. I would have been out there. I would have been out there fucking playing with my head cut off, dog. I would have been playing so far above my talent level, it would have been sickening. I would have been really out there, bro. Whittington Thomas said, that commercial's fire, sir. Hey, dog, I told you I was gonna take care of you, Whittington Thomas. Whittington Thomas is in the commercial. I told you I was gonna take care of y'all. See, one thing about me, I'm gonna keep my word, bro. I told you I was gonna light it up. Send me the footage and I'm gonna light it up. And I did exactly that, man. We got more commercials to shoot. We're gonna be shooting another one this week. Okay. Orlando Alvarez, truth, bro. Players now all about the money and name on the jersey. Exceptions, JJ and Devontae. Some people are just made that way, bro. They're just made that way. That's just who they are. They just made that way, bro. It's like Mad Max, man. We don't understand how blessed we are to have that guy. Devontae too. It's like these dudes are really fucking playing, bro. With nothing to play for. Not gonna win nothing right now. Playing like they got everything on the line because you can't teach that. You can't teach effort. You can't teach that, bro. Effort is something that's in you. Can't teach effort. That new kid that's at your job right now, dog, that when you come to work, he's there, and when you leave, he's there. Keep fucking around and you're going to find out he's going to learn your whole job and you're going to be out. Keep fucking around with these dudes that are getting it out the mud. Keep fucking around with these dudes who you think you know so much more than them. And you're going to find out real quick that you're going to be in the soup line and they're going to be doing your job. Leo with the $5 dono. Thank you, big dog. Would you bench AOC and have Kaepernick start next year if you can get him for the minimum pay if he wants back in the league? No. Because the Kaepernick thing has sailed, bro. I just think where he's at, I think Kaepernick is good enough to be in the NFL, but I think that it's too late. I think, right now it's too late. AOC has shown that he is a great talent that needs to be developed. I'd rather stick with the younger guy. He's 25. I'd rather stick with the younger guy, but he needs competition. But no, I wouldn't do it at this stage, bro. Too late. If we were gonna do it, we should have did it already. Chris Leonard, yo, Shackman was a point with thoughts on Spillane. I love Spillane. You know what's funny about that, CL? You over there in Pennsylvania, bro. And now some of my Steeler homies are trying to give us credit for Spillane. They're saying, oh, Spillane is a Raider Nation you need to be thanking us for us giving you Spillane because he's a Steeler. And I'm like, don't try that with me, bro, because if you knew what you had, he wouldn't be with us. You let him go, he came over here and he's balling now you want to take credit for him. Love Spillane. He has the DNA. Chris said, hell no to Cap. Raiders, Mo Money Mike. That play was dumb. Whole bunch of plays were dumb. A whole bunch of plays were dumb, dog. Why are we running run plays into the teeth of the defense? Throw the football, bro. AOC has a gun. We do everything right in the first drive. Do you know that we've scored touchdowns on The last two first drives of against Miami, we scored on the first drive. Remember that touchdown to Devontae, and then we score on the first drive again. Like we scored on first drives on both of our games, bro. Coming out, we get the ball, we go right down the field, score. That shows we have the ability to do that. But the problem is, your boy Hardegree, he starts calling bullshit. Prophetic analytics, Saints fans and players hating on Carr big time. I ain't worried about that. Carr shouldn't be there in the first place. Carr shouldn't be there in the first place. Carr's playing better than Jimmy Garoppolo. That's what I'm talking about. I don't worry about what everybody else says. Yeah, look at what they had before. Of course they're going to complain. They have a reason to complain. They had Drew Brees, bro. They've won a championship in the last 10 years. They're not us. Yeah, they're mad. They're mad. They should be. But they're not us. We're not in their position to be mad. That's the point. When you're them, yeah, you can be mad. When you're us, you can't. Your starter's on the bench, collecting a check, fully healthy. Nothing wrong with him. Nothing. Passed the physical, his back is healthy. Why isn't he quarterback? And you're still paying him. Beggars can't be choosers, bruh. Simple as that. You're used to driving a Lambo, and now you're driving a Honda Accord. I told you that. But when you're driving a damn raggedy ass Volkswagen Bug, you don't pass on the Honda Civic. You don't pass on that. You're not in that position. So they can be mad. One of my closest friends is a Saints fan. He likes DC one week, then one day he doesn't. It's week to week. When DC won the week before, oh, they loved it. Oh yeah, okay, now they mad. Like, they're in that position. We're not in that position, bro. We got a whole rookie starting. So it is what it is. Prophetic Alex, did you see Winston clowning Carr on the sidelines? No, I didn't. I'm not worried about Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston lost his whole job to Derek Carr. Like you got the dummy and then you got the stupid guy. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be the dumb guy or the stupid guy? I wouldn't rather be either one of them, but if you had to choose, who would you be? That's the question. Is it worse being stupid or is it worse being dumb? I'm going to tell you my answer. It's worse being stupid. Stupid means you don't have the capacity to know what the fuck is going on. Dumb means you know and you ain't doing it. I'd rather be dumb. Because dumb, you can turn it around. You can be like, okay, I'm not going to be dumb anymore. I'm not going to make dumb decisions. When you make stupid decisions, that means it's further than the decision. It's you. Dumb means, damn, I'm on Let's Make a Deal and shit. They don't even have that show anymore. Shit, that shows how old I am. Shit. Price is Right. You got curtain 1, curtain A, curtain B, curtain C. Instead of you, they give you a hint. Okay, we're gonna take away this curtain, and you can actually see underneath. You see some hooves. It look like some cow feet underneath the cow hooves and shit. And then you look over there and you see something that looks like a tire, and then you pick the one that has the damn cow underneath it. You're just stupid because you knew not to do that. Oh well, maybe there's a car behind it. That type of shit. I'd rather be dumb than stupid. And Jameis Winston is stupid because he's clowning somebody that took his job. Guar Webb. NFL Star Driven. Here we go with Guar Webb. Guar Webb is on it. I don't even have to read it. I already know what you're saying, bro. Sergeant King. Okay, James didn't did shit. Jameis lost his whole job. You talk about a whole journeyman with Jameis Winston. How many jobs did Jameis Winston lost? I'm like, damn. This dude's on the sideline clowning for what? He's not going to be the starter next week, regardless. He's not going to be the starter. He's just sitting there. Taysom Hill's better than him. So you got to look at who's talking, man. You got to look who's talking. See, all these Raider fans get their nuts off because they think that validates Jimmy Garoppolo. It doesn't validate. It makes you look even more crazy when y'all try to use the Derek Carr, what he's doing in another city shit. He shouldn't even be there in the first place. He didn't lose his job. Okay, playing for the Raiders, he would be playing right now. He would have won. He would have won yesterday. DC would have won yesterday. Yeah, he would have threw an interception. We would have won them. Okay, guaranteed. We would have beat Miami too. D. Burns said Mark Peters was going to be begging to come back like Sam's was begging Mr. Clark on lean on me. Yeah, I remember Sam's and shit. Sam's been stupid ass Sam's and shit. To West Swing, dog, you talk about running back Marcus Allen and else. Who you remember Harvey Williams? I've had that conversation. The game he went the wrong way on the handoff, we went crazy since then he called him Chucky. Yeah, dog. Long neck Harvey Williams, man, played for the Kansas City Chiefs, man. He had the audacity to say he was as good as Marcus Allen until he came to the Raiders. Maurice Ross, man. I like the cigar shack. I like cigars also. You learn to smoke your cigar. You rotate it, keep the cigar actually keep very classy. I had to learn the hard way, bro. Nobody taught me how to do this shit. I had to learn. I had to learn stick by stick, bro. My father was a pipe smoker. He smoked pipes. He put the tobacco in the pipes and smoked, the flavored tobaccos and shit. That's why I like cigars so much, because my father I used to go to, back in the days when kids were allowed to go in these kind of places. Now they make you stand outside. But my dad used to go every Saturday, go get his pipe smoke, and we go there and I'd go and I'd smell all the big old things and all the pipe tobacco would be on, and my dad would be getting all these different type of tobacco to put in his pipe. I used to love the smell of it, man. But my dad didn't smoke cigars till he saw me smoking them. He's like, wait, what are you doing? I'm like, hey. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn the hard way, bro. Yeah, I had to learn how to turn them, cut them, all that kind of shit. Thank you, big dog. I appreciate the compliment. D. Bernie, the guy after the guy after the guy, has also been the most efficient quarterback we've had all season. He's also the one that's been able to find the ball to Renfro and Adams. Yeah, dog. You know how many quarterbacks for all these Kardashians? Because they still exist, bro. Every time they're watching, it's sad. They watch a Saints game to validate their bad decision. You know how many quarterbacks have been a quarterback since DC? We've had 5 quarterbacks since last year. 5 quarterbacks. Name them. D. Byrne as a rookie averages 250 yards a game. While Weber, that quarterback has 130 and 3 TDs. Everybody would want that. But who's got that, though? Name a quarterback that's throwing for 130 and 3 tugs. It doesn't exist. Anybody that's throwing 3 touchdowns is averaging at least 250, 260, 270, something like that. You can't throw 3 touchdown passes and only have 130 yards, bro. It's not going to happen. I'll tell you somebody who could do it, and that is Lamar Jackson could do it. Because Lamar is going to run for like 60, 70 yards, which is going to make up for that, which means he'll be about 220 or something like that. Total offense. D. Bernie. If AP keeps the job, which I hope he does, I hope he retains Patrick Graham. I think Patrick Graham was being held back by the previous regime. I think he was. Because it seems like his defense is totally different now. The defense is a lot better now. There was a time when I wanted Patrick Graham's head on a stake. Black and Gray out, man. Who don't get it? I've been knowing this shit. A lot of people don't get it, dog. They're all over the place. Go to these other channels. Listen to them post. Listen to what they put up. They say some crazy shit, bro. Crazy as hell. LR2 in the house. What's up, Larry? Larry's a Shaq 3 ringer. Hey, man, it feels good to have these things, bro. It's been 49 years since I've been a fan. Next year, keep up the facts, man, about our team. Hey, dog. Larry, we didn't know how good we had it, bro, when we was growing up. I mean, I literally lived. I lived, I'd say about 40 miles away from the stadium. Go to the game. I didn't know John Madden. John Madden was just my coach. John Madden right there. Al Davis right over there. Stabler, right? I mean, these guys were just my team. I didn't even understand. Like, we're just winning. And it's like I understand like the Chiefs fans right now. I understand why they're so arrogant. I get it, because there was a time I was that way too. As much as we don't like the Chiefs fans, back during our time, Larry, we were them, blah. We were them, blah. We were. And it's a long time ago, bro. It's a long time ago. But like I said, just sick with AOC. Nah, we're not doing that. Why? If AOC's the man, he'll be the man, regardless. If he's the man, he'll be the man. Why do we need to give somebody something? Did you give Matt Max his job? You didn't give Matt Max his job. He came and took his job. I want a quarterback that's going to take what he has to get. Fuck giving somebody something. Al Ortiz, AP making all the right moves. Just needs to draft a QB. Draft a quarterback, man. If you're the man, you're the man, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, dog. You single cats, man, that are out there, take it from a married man who's only been married 5 years, bro. I dated everybody that I wanted to till I found the right one. I did everything I wanted to do. I draw a picture of a girl. I'm like, okay, that's going to be the next one. Let me find somebody look like this damn picture that I just drew. I ain't settling down with nobody until the right one shows up. And when she showed up, she took over. Like, same shit. I'm not giving my quarterback job to nobody. You got to earn that. Dr. Van, man, appreciate that, man. You guys, make sure you guys are patronizing the channel, patronizing the store. Go to the store, dog. Find you something to put on your ass. You gonna look good. Quality's there. I'm telling you, everywhere I go, I wear this merch. People are like, yo, that's tight. Where can I get that from? Here you go. Okay. Daniel Berry, what's going on, big dog? Panthers fired their head coach. Yeah. Fired their head coach, bro, because they're in the rebuild mode. They can do that right now. Okay, but they might have pulled the trigger too early, but hey, ain't mad at them. All right, so I'm going to get out of here and go get me some lunch, bro. I'm going to talk to you guys for a few more minutes. Okay. DeMarcus Webb, what's going on, pimp? The issue with the Raiders offense has always been scoring in the red zone. That doesn't matter who the quarterback is. We've been bad in the red zone the last 10 to 8 years. But the reason why we're bad in the red zone, is because we don't understand that the field is 100 yards long, bro. I don't care what you do the first 95 yards, where the red zone's actually the last 20, so it's even 80. You running around the last 80 yards doing whatever, and then when you get in the red zone, you forget that you have to, like, your job's not over, bro. Like, do you have a job if you don't get your check? Oh, you worked 40 hours, but do you have a job? If you don't get your check after a 40-hour work week, that means you work for free. You don't have a job. Job means you work, do an occupation, and you get paid. Until you get your check, you do not have a job. You just did a bunch of work. That's the problem. You don't have an offense if you're not getting in the end zone. If you're not scoring touchdowns, what are you doing? You're just playing football for free. You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit. And I don't mean as far as a check. I mean as far as your execution of what you're here to do. The offense's job is to score, and you're not scoring. So guess what? You don't have offense. If you go 80 yards down the field and then the special teams comes and kicks a field goal, you didn't do your job. And you do that over and over and over and over and over again. You expect the defense to keep giving you chances. And then when they get tired, you're mad at the defense. Black Sunday. I know you see all these missed calls, holding calls yesterday. We get fleeced every time. That's true. But guess what? We didn't get called for any penalties yesterday, which was amazing to me. We still should have won the game. Raiders are always going to be penalized. Ronnie Osborne, what's going on, pimp? BRB Fowler just ordered the unfiltered hoodie. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't going to be disappointed, dog. When you get this shit, it's high quality, bro. It goes with all your shit. It goes with everything, bro. Everything. Okay? Get the beanie, get the trucker hat. Just get your shit. I'm telling you. You made the right decision, bro. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Bernie said, "Stick of the day." You know what I'm on that damn magic toast, bro. I'm on a magic toast. This is my little get through the week cigar. Carl Salgado, do you think AP could settle with Mark Davis and got his blessing on the cancer sticks? Nah. I think AP told Mark what he was gonna do, and I think Mark was like, "Do whatever y'all got to do." Like, I think it was fine. I think that they needed that. I think a lot of jobs become more fun when you give an ice cream social. You let guys go out. You take the expense account and you go and you say, "Okay, man, everybody, we're gonna go to happy hour and let off some steam, get some beers, and get some tacos on Taco Tuesday." And then a manager comes in, and he pays for everything, hangs out a little bit, then he's like, "Peace," and then he lets y'all do y'all. You come to work the next day with a better attitude. But Josh McDaniels didn't want to do any of that. He's just like, "Hey, man, I'm a dictator, and we're not winning any games." So even if he didn't, it was a good idea. Albert Ortiz, man, well, I already know that, big dog. Unfiltered equalizer, yeah. I am kind of Robert McCall up in this bitch. Or I'm gonna get out of here, man. 2 minutes. Al, what's going on? $66 million in free agent cap next year. If I was Mark, I believe that cap space there. I already get paid in NFL, even with Gruden. What do you think? Call it even with Gruden. The Gruden thing is still up in the air, dog. I think Gruden's going to be back eventually. I don't know why I do. I just do. Could have had Jalen Ramsey, Lamar Jackson. I don't even want to hear that. Chris Leonard talks with Dallas. Leo, free agents. Mayfield, Kirk Cousins. Don't want them. Do I stream? Shaq Raiders had their second and first martial arts of total offense. Played good yesterday, except we didn't score. Melvin Ingram. Don't want him. Ride or Die Raiders. Shot a group of content, ran off most softball, hated McDaniels. Too negative. Now I'm fake saying now. Acting like they didn't say it. Okay, 2 more questions and I got to go, you guys. Do it stream. 2002, Alfred Ortiz. Al said, "Wait, I like the way we did in the past. Build a stellar O-line and plug and play the quarterbacks." Facts. Raider Trey. I got to stay a little bit longer, man. My boy Raider Trey. Been friends with Raider Trey since 6th grade. We're both 3 ringers. Shaq, I said for them jump Peters with trash. Now Nation, who you going to listen to from now on? You need to be listening to us. Trey Mathis. Now you're not too late, big dog. Alfred Annalise, what's going on? AP, yeah. Devon Lauren, what do you think about the Broncos? Broncos are playing excellent football right now, and they're not going to be an easy win. They're going to try to beat the brakes off of us. Okay. MC Prism, wasn't a fan of Gruden rehire. Yeah, well, a bunch of stuff. Amos, what's going on? Gruden was the only time we beat the Chiefs. Yep. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I hope the Rams draft Caleb Williams from USC. What do you think of the Raiders drafting him? He won't be there. Caleb's going to be gone. Shout out to Raiders. What do you think about Drake May? I like Drake May. I'm just trying to get through this, then, before I got to go. Jimmy G String, yep. All right, man. What's up, sis? I got to go, sis. Sis, the commercial's tight. You did good in the commercial. You and Baby did good. Elisha Gardner. Let me shout you guys out real quick. Yeah, Fitz Pollard. That's his name. Thank you. Fitz Pollard. That's the guy with the Chris Leonard. That's the organization. The Fitz Pollard organization is the reason why the Rooney Rule is in effect. Thank you, you guys. All right, man, let me get out of here, you guys, man. Maybe I can holler at y'all a little bit later. But I got to go have lunch with the family. And, man, make sure you guys patronizing the channel. Watch the commercial. The commercial's hot. I need y'all to share the shit out of that. Share it, please. Share it. Take the link, share it. I don't care how y'all do it. Let people know what it is. Go to the store, man. Go get you some Cyber Monday shit. And I'll holler at you guys later, man. But at least Marcus Peters ain't on the team no more. That's a move in the right direction. All right, man. Love you guys, man.